like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's like fucking hurl. Let's do this for real. And you guys are like, wrong. Like spider webs, and you're like, ooh, well, maybe we did wait too long, Reed.
Oh man, if we had made the save on that double CC,
I was shitting my pants. I was like, oh my god, please.
That would have been.
He cast the stun, and for like 10 minutes, I was like, I need to do this. I need to do this.
That was a smart move. All right, well, welcome. Welcome to another wonderful week of Dungeons and Dungeons. Last we left the Fandling crew. We're not starting with them.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying though because their future is unknown. Who lives? Who dies? If all lived and if all died, they super dead.
Ripping pepperonis.
It was quite an emotional week.
Doing what he loved.
It was a lot. Some players, there's three types of players, as I explained to Justin. Players that were already handing in their character sheets and trying to move on to what was next. Trying to figure out what was next.
Gee.
Characters that are in disbelief, that are just like, I don't believe that. And the other person that are just like, we didn't die. So these are the three versions of our characters right now.
That's amazing.
So for now, as we wait to see that unpack and unfold over time, to see the consequences of your actions. Fuck.
Into this.
Yeah, this is really.
Choose this.
You did.
I didn't know what I was getting into.
Very true. But you didn't really stop to ask any questions. You're just like,
know.
we need to battle that. Why? We don't even know if Orlith was really a bad guy. She seemed pretty bad.
She was vulnerable to holy damage. That's enough for me.
Yeah, that's fair. But for the record,
That's true.
That's a good.
But for the record, you guys have killed more people that we know of than Orlith at this point. That we know of.
They were mainly
Murder
accidents.
hobos
Tell
unite.
that to Mohi.
You were more a part of that, though, right?
It was circumstantial. You know.
Anyway, this is great.
You don't have any evidence.
In Waterdeep, we had an incredible chase. We had this wonderful sequence as you guys went through trying to figure out where this Nimblewright went through, putting all this information together about, hey, wait a moment. Seems like there's a lot more going on here. And chasing through this Nimblewright, you ended up going into a safe house, and you found a individual of the Xandathar tied up, and Tellius healed him so much he lost his mind. He literally went crazy like a berserker from Borderlands 2.
I don't know what to tell you.
And felt everything and ran away. Despite Chalmir with an excellent tackle, just barely wasn't able to restrain the high as a kite individual running away. Not much information was gathered because it's the Black Network, and they're pretty good about keeping secrets. So Ulyrus had a rough night trying to get the secrets out of the people. You traveled into a theater, you chased them through the streets, across rooftops, and at one point to a house where you ended up picking up an individual. And this individual's name is slipping my mind after all the notes I took. But he went inside the house to go do some business, and you all waited outside.
Foucault.
What's his name?
Aragorn Foucault.
Yeah, thank you, Foucault. Aragorn Foucault. He went inside to do some business, then came back out, and as a great plan by Tellius, he said we can be the driver, sent the other one on his way, and you all had the ambush ready, except the Black Network was onto you guys and was trying to get to Foucault before you.
We didn't know that part.
I know. It's great. So a giant fight ensued, and Foucault tried to run away, but Charnook would have none of it and followed him all the way into a Black Network safe house. Running away into the streets, avoiding the Black Network in pursuit of Foucault and this new stranger, the Watch and the City Guard got involved, and a giant battle exploded
We started
in
a
the
gang
streets.
fight.
Yeah, well, gang fight in the middle with the police. Now, thanks to all of that, you all were leaving to go to the final place. Pardon me, where supposedly he dropped off this artifact that clearly has some value. Not many of you have put it all together yet, but it's there. You probably do because you spoiled it, apparently, you piece of garbage. But that's all right.
Well, Charlotte does.
Yeah, but Zach, apparently. So I'm looking forward to, because I planned this stuff in advance, the stuff that doesn't line up for that. So you go, what?
Yeah, there's still some twists.
Yeah, so there's still plenty of twists, actually, because I had to really change this campaign drastically. Because of the title, everybody, just as a reminder, because Luke won't let this go, the original title was Waterdeep Dragon Heist, No Dragons. So, substantially changing how this unfolds.
Wait, the title is Waterdeep Dragon Heist, No Dragons?
Yes.
That seems really weird.
It sure is. Now,
That is just strange.
That's a little fishy.
Why would they do that?
as the exhaustion's hitting the group, Ulyrus is sitting there trying to going through his notes, putting everything back together, and
No way that's pointing at Jason.
I don't need to be in it.
But you're so pretty. I just want to make sure you're not always in the spotlight.
thank you.
Wait,
Tyrion opens the door,
Just about
hoping to collect the artifact that you've all been pursuing tonight, exhausted to see a teleporter pad just open up. A figure with a metal steel arm, definitely like the one on the cover of the book right now.
The very same.
It's Bucky.
Basically, Winter Soldier Bucky, but it's more like claw. If you ever saw Scryed, that would be more like what it typically looks like. But no one knows that anime. It's super obscure and super offensive, and apparently super sexual. But it went over my head when my sister showed it to me when I was like 12. So whoa, don't show that to a 12-year-old.
It explains everything. There you go.
And as anyway, as
It all goes back.
we start, Tyrion opens the door to see this individual almost in the artifact being placed into his hand, and he is distracted by the door opening. The artifact falls onto the ground, and he casts at 6th level Flesh to Stone.
But
Well,
Save or die.
So, cue the battle music. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's get it.
All right.
I was really hoping for a week that would have been low key and chill, and then I saw how this all played out. I'm like, oh nope, a little more intensity.
ooh, this will be fun.
you don't know that.
Let's see how we roll.
Oh, okay. I gave you.
All right, that is.
It was good for the boss fight.
All right, okay.
Where's your garbage?
Oh, it's behind. Yeah, I did all kinds of wire work. It's so beautiful now. You can just bring the garbage can over for now if you guys are gonna be throwing
Guys,
stuff.
I definitely have more than one spell slot. Don't worry about it.
Yo, same. Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
I'm ready
For
for
sure.
this.
You sure, babe?
Yes.
Okay, you're a paladin. You hit things.
Am I though?
Do you even use it to cast spells, honestly? If you're not
Yes.
just smiting with all of your spell slots, you're playing paladin.
I mean, you got a point,
They're
but
the-
I'm also a bard, so I could really use the spell slots. True. Just saying.
Okay. So, 20 to 25.
That is me.
Wow. Look at you. What'd you
Wow,
get?
surprise, surprise.
21.
21.
20
Or
wins.
Hannah. All right. What do you got? 15, 19,
17.
17 for not Mosnell because he's dead.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
He's genuinely sad.
Damn!
Takes down his poster of Mosnell.
It's right there on the wall.
You are Ulyrus.
What is that thing where you have a picture with all the candles around it?
Oh yeah.
a shrine?
Shrine.
Yeah.
Shrine. I have that for Mosnell.
You even have like a fake red beard you put on. How about a 14 to 9?
12.
13.
12,
11.
11.
Hey!
I got
So
an 8.
12, 11, 8. So your char, 11 was you.
Tyrion.
11 was Tyrion.
Tyrion, definitely not.
I'm
I know you're Tellius. Tellius
13 is Shalmir.
and Chalmir. Okay, cool. Cool beans, cool arena, cool. Oh, wait a minute.
Your wiggles.
Ooh, we might.
I know how to play
Beans flowing through my
Armada.
veins.
Did he get it to me in time tonight?
She's like, I know what I'm doing now.
Down.
Yeah, right. I don't have to worry about being a druid right now.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about 40 druids. That'll never happen again.
We should
No
all-
one ever gets to fly again, and there's never gonna be 2 druids in a game
I mean, that's a smart move on your part as a
from
team.
now on. But you know, you live and you learn.
If I'm being real.
All right, top of the lineup is Orhana, Ulyrus on deck.
Let's see. So,
You guys are all in the cart. So actually, first, before it even starts, I wanted to get initiative actually set. But so let's get this played out. You need to make a con saving throw, my friend, Tyrion.
Did we see that happen? His
Yeah,
arm-
you're. Well, actually, we'll see. I just
Okay.
got your initiative just in case.
Oh, okay.
We can watch him die.
Yeah, maybe he shrugged it off. He's like, LOL.
19.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fail.
Oh, is that right?
Shit, is it
High
really a
spell
fail?
save.
What do I want to make of this?
He's the mad mage. He's the mad mage.
No, he's not the mad
How
mage.
do you wanna do
You guys are not. Oh man. Oh, how badly I wanted to say that to you guys in the Orlith boss fight. Okay.
If only.
Yeah, that succeeds. Yeah, it succeeds. So, a successful save. The creature isn't affected. A creature restrained. Okay, so I think you're good.
That's nice.
If you're successful against, you're lucky.
That's great.
Throughout the turns. Wait, if
I mean, it's a 6th level spell, so yeah.
So yeah, you are lucky.
no. Yeah, no, you lucked the shit out right
Seriously,
there.
like nothing happens if he makes a save.
Yeah, it gets real bad if he didn't make the save. He's in screwed land forever. But because of the conditions and what's happening right now, and a couple things, no cheesing. I'm not like, oh, I wanted to turn him to stone. I'll be honest with you, but that's not how this
It
currently
went
plays
like
out.
a Hercules Mount Olympus type moment when he merged.
It would be good. He would add more stuff to with this. I think you have multiple saves before he turns completely to stone. Anywho, so top of the lineup, Orhana. You see a spell misfire as Tyrion, exhausted, has some like Harry Potter sort of like deflection shit going on. He's like, get that out of here, and just whoosh, goes into the night in this bright spell. What are you doing? You're in the car on top right now. Everybody else is inside besides Charnook and Orhana, who got plopped up at the top, where Charnook is still driving, as far as I remember.
Yeah, I think I'm driving.
You're driving.
I
I
mean,
think so.
I'm in
He's
the
the one
front.
that's next to me.
Are you in the front?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what it looks like.
No,
You're in the back.
Oh, then I'm in the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
the driver here.
That's what I thought.
Alright,
It
alright.
could- it
I'm
could-
pretty sure I'm still disguised as the driver too.
You are.
I
You
think
are
so,
indeed.
too.
I
Yeah.
love that plan.
You are.
Kind of
This is-
works.
it did. I mean, mostly, but you did.
Aside from the assassination plot, but yeah.
Let's see. So I am gonna.
I love it when a plan comes together.
This is so strange. Yeah, it's so bizarre when initiative is like I go first, even though he's the one that just got shot at.
Yeah. Welcome.
Like,
Welcome.
Surely you can't be.
Well, Orhana, you saw the shot first, and that's why you're immediately jumping into action. You're still wired from the fight you guys were just recovering from,
Wired.
and you're on top of the car, able to see through the doorway. We'll say it's a tall doorway too, so you can even see into it.
From where I was on top of the cart.
Yeah, shit. You know what? I'll even say you can probably make a clear line of sight on 2 of the people in there because of the doorway.
Okay, so it would be this blue guy here.
Yep.
Blue guy.
And the other guy. Yep. You could hit
one?
both those. Not that
this
one. That one. Yeah. That one.
Okay.
You could probably hit both those, but yeah, someone's gonna have to make a dex saving throw just to make sure he doesn't get hit either. And we'll see how you roll to hit. Well, we can
Oh,
play a little
boy.
game like that if we want, or we can move up next to him. Up to you.
Okay. Well, I guess we aren't really going anywhere for a little bit because he's knocking on the door, so I might as well.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go and use my movement. So what did we say this was? 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet from the top of it. But if you're jumping down, 5 feet. And you only use 5 feet of movement of momentum because you're
Okay.
going in front of yourself and dropping down.
So if I get here, I'll be good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you can, if you're where you are now, yeah, you can easily traverse not shooting him. Yeah, exactly.
Surprise! That's the wrong device.
The snow has been cleared for the path. You can still get your breath. It's pretty sure it's 2 or 3 in the morning at this point.
It's something
Through the
like
whole
that.
night. You guys have been going on this crazy wild goose chase for quite some time. Everything feels wet at this point, and you're getting it's that stickiness to your clothing, and it's the exhaustion starting to overcome you all. Except I'm pretty sure you're all saved on your last throws, except you, Iris. Do you still have a point of exhaustion? You're exhausted? Okay. Some people did get exhausted.
So that was an 18 to hit this blue guy with my longbow.
Does not hit.
Okay. That's fine. I have another attack. So
Woohoo!
I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Okay, to him or somebody else?
That same guy.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good call.
Okay, so that would make it 13. That's what, 21 again?
That hits.
Alright. So. That is 10 points of damage to him.
Woo!
I don't know yet, so I'll aim for his kneecap.
Okay.
I don't know if we like him or not yet.
Get him. After the spell deflects, Orhana jumps off through the snow, pulls up, fires one. You see, he looks at it, waves his hand as the arrow goes off to the side. On the second shot, just right in his knee, just like, oh, my knee. Somewhere deep inside Solitude and Whiterun, 2 guards go, oh. All right. It is now the mysterious person's turn. Eulyrus on deck. They're not happy with this. So
How could this happen to me?
they'll cast
Supermassive black hole.
Lightning Bolt on Orhana in retaliation at 3rd level.
That's neat.
Now,
I love it.
get your saves.
Save yourself.
What happened to the internet?
Hopefully it's a deck
What?
save.
What?
What?
Save yourself.
The
Or
internet's,
intelligence.
the internet's not working on my
Maybe
laptop.
my brain
That's
can
weird.
save me.
My brain.
Where's my phone? I could probably do it on my phone.
Do you need the spell?
Yeah.
I got you.
It's good. I can look it up most likely. What am I? Lightning Bolt?
Lightning.
Yeah, it was lightning.
I had it all up here, but the internet just died, so there goes that 5e. I can get it from roll20compendium.com or whatever it's called. Compendium. Oh, no, I think I said it right. Whoa.
Oh, you're looking for
5 feet
lightning
wide
bolts.
blast. She right next to Tyrion.
It's 100 feet long.
It's 100 feet long.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus, I didn't know.
It's like a line. Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was casting.
Lightning bolt.
So he's gonna hit actually Fuko, Shalmir too, Orhana, Tyrion. He's hitting all of you because I don't know how to
Oh
play this
my-
game.
That's a lot of D6.
This is a level 3 spell.
Yeah, that's a good
Jesus!
spell.
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
Everyone?
God.
That I called out of the 4. So Shalmir, Fuko, Orhana, and Tyrion.
I got a 14.
17.
14, 17.
2.
You're
Oh,
not
fuck.
making it. And Fuko. Ha! So Tyrion, Fuko fail. Orhana and Shalmir are just fine. So then that is
I got nervous there.
8d6. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
That's around 20 damage average.
3, 4, 5, 11.
It also lights flammable objects on fire
Oh snap,
Good
Good
son.
thing it's snowing.
that aren't being worn or carried.
We're
So
super wet.
5,
hopefully the
6,
card
7, 18.
not flammable.
And the card is on fire.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay, I was just like, no, it
It's
sucks.
snowing. It's
It's
waterlogged.
super wet.
Yeah. So a thunderclap comes out, and you guys take 17 points of
17.
yeah, 17
Yeah, I
points.
was like,
Oh, we're still in the normal realm.
dude, I
We're
was like
not-
reliving. I was like,
yeah. Well, not Orla, 70
I
points.
was like, oh
no.
no, flash.
17 points of lightning damage for the failed saves. So Fuko's unconscious, and half for everybody else, which would be the 8.
No, my charge.
So go ahead and write those down. And then he is going to
8, right?
move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet behind as he goes back. And as he's pushing behind them, he's trying to look for the stone that was dropped or the artifact thing. He's like, where to go? Take care of these fools! So,
Interesting.
interesting indeed. Eulyrus, it's your turn, and then Shalmir on deck.
All right.
You just saw a lightning bolt go through the cart, knock one person on unconscious. Shalmir just be like, "Hey, hook off, boy." So you're a little like, "Whoa, that's not great." And
I remember that.
Yeah. This seems beyond me, but let's go, I guess. And I'm gonna get out.
okay, Eulyrus, here we go again. All right.
I'm gonna try to get how much movement do I have? I think I have 30. Yeah, I have 30 feet of movement. Can I get to like the edge of the door?
Easily, definitely.
Like not, yeah, don't go in the doorway, like on the side so they can't see me.
Go. So they can't see you? Alright.
Yep. Yeah, and then do I have any movement left?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yep.
Okay. If I took like a step forward, could I?
Yeah, you want to do the not peek and go back type of deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yep. I'll allow it. You can peek around the door and be like, vulnerable weakness, and then go back behind. If that's what you're
That's exactly what I want to do.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. So what do I got to
All right.
Yeah, go ahead. So is it my roll or something like that?
Yeah, I roll insight and you roll deception.
Oh, who are you going against, though? Which one?
Can I see the big dude?
Yep.
All right, let's do him.
Good luck.
Yep. Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Deception's based on what? Charisma? Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have a modifier on yours?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, mine's 20.
Insight, so that's a 29.
Oh no! All right. So what do you need to know? So what do you need to get to know? Tell me.
Nothing. I get
Okay.
I get sneak attack on him for a minute.
Gotcha. I was used to bow where you're just like, punch! What's his heritage? What's every detail about him? All right, cool.
No, yeah. I get sneak attack. So yeah, I was gonna peek in, then I'll go back, and then I'll use. So that was my bonus action, and then I'm gonna use my action to hide.
Okay.
So I'll roll stealth.
Go ahead, roll stealth, and you're gonna have full cover on that because you're gonna go back behind the door.
Yep.
So they can't even see
so
you.
that was not as good as the other roll, but so that's an 11 for stealth.
Not bad, but again, you have full cover right now. There.
I have full cover, but yeah. All right.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
That's my
You're
turn.
back behind the door. Shalmir, your turn. Tell me your son
Can I run past Ari?
Can you run past
Not Ari.
Yeah,
Tyrion.
you're right. He's dead.
Ari's dead.
You can run past him anywhere you want.
Tyrion.
He's everywhere now.
It's about 25 feet to engage, 30 feet to engage the enemy.
Yeah, you can burst
Yeah.
through him. Yep.
I'm doing it.
Yep. After getting hit with lightning, this is not holy in any way.
Shalmer actually blocked it with his shield.
Beautiful.
So,
I love it. So she's like, I'm not having this. All right.
and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay. No one can get this shit done with me.
and then I'll just take a swing at blue guy.
Is
Am I in range of him?
no,
or
you're-
whoever
you-
is
his-
closest, I guess.
he purposely went in front of the other guy, so you have to hit the
Alright,
other.
I'll just hit that guy then.
He looks like a priest to you, so go ahead.
What the frick is
Alright.
that red thing?
That's just
It's
another.
15.
Oh, that's red guy.
It's just a rogue with.
Don't you remember him?
Yeah.
She was there
Alright,
before.
20.
How much? That?
20 to hit.
Yeah. Fucking.
Nice.
That's got
And that
That's
is
just, all right.
10 damage.
Cool. Cool.
In the knees.
In the knees. Crack. Oh. Oh. Oh! As they're all just like, oh man, that's hard to see someone I respect like that. his knee buckles and it doesn't look good. Not broken, but definitely he just had a hammer, a very well made hammer, crack a whole can of whoop ass on his knee. Not looking so good.
And when I cast Shield of Faith, there's like a fiery aura that like protrudes out of Shalmir.
So like the whole place heats up even more, the whole room too. So you're getting this nice sensation between the really hot cold of the snow and the really warm of this spell, and inside here was already warm to begin with. You do notice on the ground there is a person incapacitated as well in here, who's all chained up, and there's like a ritual circle on them now that you're inside
my.
here. Shirt's off, and you see he's like, oh, not looking
Shalmir's
good.
like, what is this heresy?
Where's that person?
Yeah.
That's false.
They are here. You can't see it because literally the whole purpose is they're all blocking this, except Shalmir's
Yeah.
just like, hey, oh, you shot the shield. This is not cool. I'm sensing some injustice in here. And he was right. He was right to think that.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So it is now the priest and other person's turn. And then telling us. So they're both going to take attacks against Shalmir because they're listening to their boss, who's just like, "Ah, stop him!" So they're both going to swing to attack you. It's not going to be good. That's going to be 9 and 9. Yeah, I know those aren't
Absolutely
going to
not.
hit. So they both go, yeah, and you just, as the heat is like affecting their concentration now this time too, because it's almost this like hiccup where everything was all cool and chill. They were in control. Their boss casted this big spell, and just like that, arrows are coming in, and this gigantic 6-foot individual, 6'8", I believe, he's like, boy, shenanigans, and they just your shield's up, ting tink right against your shield. Almost humorous to see the weak effort from these individuals you're towering over. Tellius, it's your turn.
Right, yeah. How close am I to the next enemy? Can I get to where Shalmir is? Is that 30 feet of movement?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're
Nice.
good. Because he was in the back seat. So
Right, yeah. All right, yeah. And I'll take my attack on the same priest guy. Yeah.
All right, priest
Same-
guy.
Same thing.
Go for it.
All right. That's let's see, 19 to hit.
9. Yep, that hits.
What's that? It's a D6. That's 8 points damage.
8 points of damage.
Slashing damage.
Nice.
And then with my bonus action, I'll slash with the offhand scimitar.
Do it. They glow, right, too? Or no?
The moon touched. If they're in the moon, then
If they're in the moon?
if the moon, yeah,
The moon's out. Yeah, it's nighttime.
sorry,
Inside of the
if
actual
it's
moon.
no, I'm kidding. If it's
Out comes the moon!
sorry, if it's dark,
Yeah.
if it's dark, then the unsheathed blade of the sword sheds moonlight.
Well, you're inside now, but it's sort of
So-
dark in here, actually. So I'm getting, there's a little bit of this like
There's a
blue
little bit
moonlight
of a
glow.
blue moonlight
Yeah.
in like a 15-foot radius.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful with
On
the
both
flames
the
off the
scimitars,
shield too,
yeah.
emanating off the hammer and Shalmir as well. They're literally lighting what was once this disgusting like dungy place, and you're getting this feeling now in here that it's this seems to be a place they've been regularly coming to do some pretty weird worship.
Culty stuff.
Very, very culty.
I
Yeah.
don't need the light spell because I can just use my swords.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Bonus action.
as the guy's like, oh, that's a pretty beautiful blade. Oh, there's
Thank
another
you,
one.
thank you. As I'm
Have you ever
twirling it.
stopped and
Yes.
thought about how orcs don't know that
And,
Sting doesn't glow?
And
When
then
it's
I
not
rolled a
present
natural 1 on the second bonus action attack.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna hit. Would be my
I didn't
guess.
think so.
So as you go to attack, as you're twirling it, and the other one's coming up to twirl, you just drop the sword. So
Oh,
you'll have to pick that up again at some point.
Alright. And if I take the attack action...
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna wait a minute. Oh shit! Oh shit! So as you were flourishing your sword and it's turning, it actually hits somebody. And I rolled a 19 plus. What's the modifier on that?
7.
7. Okay, so that's a 26 to hit. That's gonna actually go around the guy and hit the boss. Do you wanna roll damage on that? It's gonna be half because it's flurrying. 5 damage. So as the other guy is just like, oh, you see the one where it's a stone, where it's just, oh, as it hits him. Wow. All right. A natural.
He still drops it though, right?
What?
The sword.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's on the ground. He has to re-pick that up at some point. Yeah. No.
When I take the attack action,
Yeah.
I get an additional 10 feet of movement action
Oh.
as part of my flourishes as a sword
Nice.
bard.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move. Where's my sword?
It's right now behind the blue guy.
I'm gonna move behind the blue guy.
All right. Yeah. So you're moving into range, so no text opportunity. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still melee.
Yep.
Can I pick my sword up?
You use your bonus action in your action this turn, so not yet.
All right, that's fine.
But you're just right by it as you now see a flying snake coming, like fluttering back there.
It's the Zhents.
It's a very good symbol of the
That's
Zhents.
a bit weird.
It's very weird. And now as you're looking around, you see at least, because they're not marked well, and I wasn't going to find all the flying Zhents, or snakes. That's a flying snake. That's a flying snake. One's bigger than the others. They're just like up by the rafters now because of your light, and the sword on the ground is now illuminating all of them, obviously, to you.
You guys brought the venom today, yeah?
It's on the anyway. All right, so we have Tyrion and then Charnook on deck. All right, Tyrion. Last level fireball, kill everyone. Now it's your turn. Time for his evil turn.
I could actually do that.
You could. You would hit everybody. You would hit everybody but one snake.
And me.
How good are my teammates looking?
I got full health.
He's got full health. Who else is in there? Yeah, Shalmir's the other
mean,
one. He doesn't have full
I
health.
could probably take some damage, but
I could take
it's
some
a
damage.
dexterity saving throw, right?
It is.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you also have the necklace too, so
That's the thing.
you could just be like, hey, I don't
can
want to
get-
play the rest of this fight. And you can just try and throw a fireball since you're all like shit out of luck and in desperation. Up to you. Tyrion would be weighing the options right now. They did make him just quit his job.
Oh my god.
I've never seen someone. be so
I
attached
am
to
gonna back up around the corner a little bit, so like I'm down the steps a little bit.
Okay.
He's the one.
He's in
that's
the
in the
middle
doorway.
steps. Stairs.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's him.
Yeah,
He's in the
All
doorway.
right. You want to go down a little bit?
correct. So back and then like one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just breathing heavy. I'm super not in a good place right now. I'm going to. Can I see the stone from this angle?
No, it's like
The object that was dropped.
it's in the feet. It's a flurry right now. There's all these people in the way. It seems like it's a mad dash, a mad rush for it in some senses, where people are trying to block as the figure that appeared is trying to pick it up right now. But Shalmir and Tellius have engaged. And everyone's like, "Oh my god!" These giant figures, and they're just imposing, and they're trying to fight back. And Shalmir's literally like laughing at their attacks off at this point. Like, whoa. It's a mess.
Beauty, man.
Nothing's really clear despite all the light from the fire and the swords.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of yell out,
Yeah.
"Guys, we should get out of here!" And I'm going to.
Do it.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt at Mr. Metal Arm.
All right. Yeah, you can hit him. I'll give you that. Yeah, you got it. Line of sight. So go ahead.
Oh, and that's a natural one.
Oh, that misses.
So you're not.
So the firebolt shoots out. Natural one, you say?
Yeah.
So the lightning bolt goes out, hits Tully's sword deeper into the back corner of the area. Tink, tink, tink. Past the
sorry.
guy.
That's all right.
As it's like twirling and like gets a couple more cuts on the guy that's just hanging there. Who's already riddled up.
Oh no.
But it's back way wedged into the corner now. But
No
it's like
worries, no worries.
you see like it glowing because of the heat.
And then I'm gonna
Don't
like
need it. It's fine.
back up and like get into the car and just like hide inside there.
All right. So you guys can definitely move him in. As ungracefully as you hear the water, like the snow just crunching beneath your feet, you feel like the wet wood of the car as you open up. You get in there and smell just the charred Fuko inside here.
Charred
Doesn't
Fuko.
smell good. You close it to see Ulyra. Oh no, Ulyra is out. Everybody's out of it right now.
Charlotte's in it.
I'm outside.
Oh, you still see Charnook just sitting there, like, watching this all unfold, still holding the reins, as you're... She's closing it. Charnook's putting the
And
numbers in his
I'm gonna-
head right now.
I'm gonna
like,
sit on the
what?
other side actually of the cart, so I'm less in range of them.
All right. Are you in the car, or you're on the other
Like I'm
opposite side?
inside, but I was on the other side of like the seat,
Okay, so you're opposite Fuko
like-
right now, just like, oh.
closer to the like the driver's area.
Okay, so then that would be
Yeah.
opposite Fuko. Fuko should be in the car still, right?
He got
You
zapped.
put him outside.
Oh, wait,
You
why?
want me to put him in the car?
Yeah, he got zapped in the car.
Okay.
He just charred on the seat right now.
I just like I'm also like super charred and I am like barely moving at this point.
This is nice.
It's like ow, ow, ow.
Charnook, it's your turn as Tyrion's ow, ah, ah, all the way in.
Right. So,
How has it already been 33 minutes? How's that even possible?
that's a good question.
David Blaine, street magic.
I am going to take 30 feet of my movement
Yep.
to move into the corridor.
All right.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move towards the blue man
Okay.
and
Wow.
attempt to tackle him to the floor.
All right, you go ahead and try.
That's athletics.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep.
That's a 14, I think. Plus 7.
13.
13, actually.
Athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics for you, Reed?
Yep.
Get out of there. Oh, he's not very strength or
Oh.
dexy.
Yeah, you tackle him.
Oh.
Fails. He got an 11.
He's on the ground.
Oh Jesus.
Ground and pound him.
Yep. So,
I would like to use my bonus action
yeah.
to.
Rageful tackle. Charnuk was sitting on top. Finally, as Tyrion gets in, the numbers work out in his head. He marches his way in,
Say it.
surveys,
Say it.
and he sees the big guy.
Fucking say it, mate.
I would like to use my bonus action to rage.
You see him start because he just decided that's probably where the lightning bolt came from. And he's not even looking at you right now. He's just trying to find whatever was fallen. Just crushed onto the ground. So he is.
I envision it as like
restrained.
anytime Tom Brady gets sacked.
Yes, that's a great way to. Oh, very ungracefully.
Do you still look like the cab
With
driver?
I look like the cab driver, but with the rage, the eyes and the patches of fur flare up, and the Minotaur spirits begin to float around the room.
Oh, neat.
So it's very confusing for people who don't know what's going on.
I love it. Oh, there's fucking ghosts on the walls. They're freaking out. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're freaking out about their spirits right now. They're
One of
freaking
them looks
out.
like my grandma, maybe.
Oh, that's funny. They're still freaking out. Like, this is upsetting them. And they're like creepy ritual people, and they're like, that's not right. Those aren't our ghosts.
Maybe we shouldn't be doing dark magic.
All right. Cool. So
Rage.
that is Fuko's turn.
Raging rising.
That saves. Good for him. Good for you, Fuko. All right. Anyway. And then all the
Yay.
snakes are going to attack. And
Snake.
10, 13, 7, I guess. I guarantee them.
Who are they attacking?
One's attacking, oh no, but you tackled him, so. Yes, what a colossal.
There's so much stuff. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
Oh, why me? First my sword.
You barbecued my friends.
So one's attacking Tullius, two are attacking Shalmir, which means two of them I know miss.
Bring
and
it, you
The
fucking
13's gonna
wanker.
try and hit you, which isn't gonna hit.
Bring it, you fucking
So all these
wanker.
snakes are and all banging on all your armor. You have all this steel armor or whatever you guys had, this well-crafted armor.
have massive
It is steel,
picks.
right? Metal, steel?
Steel. I got a
That's
fucking
cheese,
plate
steel.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just see that they're like cracking their teeth on it as they're trying to bite you.
That's the best you
Top
got.
of the order, Orhana.
Alright, so I'm going to use my bonus action to get a second win. Which
Okay.
is where I can heal myself.
Hey, I know what
Oh,
that is.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 8 plus 6. So I get 14 HP back.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give some to Tyrion.
I'll try. That's 17. I only healed 14.
All right.
Apply changes. Okay. Wow, that was great.
Orhana feels fantastically renewed. She thinks of very happy thoughts and the things that make her excruciatingly happy, like cutting down old people.
Let's see. And so there's snakes in there?
Yeah, there's snakes flying around.
Flying. Right?
Yeah, they're flying snakes. There's two individuals. I didn't write the flying snakes. That's
I
crazy
know
shit.
exactly what you're talking about.
There's two individuals in there. One looks like a priest. One looks like a typical cloaked black network individual. And one looks like a cloaked with a metal armor Thanos knockoff. But he's not like the Hamburglar, unfortunately, or Grimace. He's not purple. As far as I know.
So do flying snakes
Actually, he's a
have
little
wings?
purple. But he's not really purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna shoot at a flying snake,
All right.
and I guess I'm gonna try to shoot it in the wing.
Okay.
Excellent marksmanship.
Oh, that probably doesn't even hit.
What
Well,
is it?
Maybe.
Let me know.
It would be a 14.
That hits?
Woo!
Just barely.
Right in the wing.
All right, that does 4 whole damage
4 whole damage.
to that one snake.
What happened?
I went for the one that was right in my line of sight there.
All right.
Do they have wings?
Ooh, it's not looking good. Just right through, and you see it falls to the ground, so you can make it prone. The one you were shooting at.
Ha! Take that!
But it's not dead.
No, not dead.
Flying snake.
Yeah,
More like
but it's on the ground like
regular snake.
just
Snake.
trying to bite stuff, and it seems like venom's going everywhere.
Oh,
Okay.
it's just thrashing.
And then, what have we decided about Fuko? Are we in
He's-
cahoots with him, or are we not sure about him yet?
Oh, I think we could.
He's unconscious right now.
Yeah.
Easy call.
Well,
Hard
yeah.
cut.
So,
I don't know.
Kill the
lie in there.
hostage.
Okay, so I guess I'll go and use a healing potion as my second action on Fuko.
Oh, really?
Sure.
I don't know. Fucking you play however you want.
Why not?
Sure. All right. Go ahead.
And so for that,
Can you do that?
Yeah, we do it as a bonus actions, or she uses
She
real
used
action.
her bonus action
It
second.
would be a real. I mean,
And I have another
it
action.
So
depends how you want.
You
it.
only have one action, but when you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't.
So you
do
can't
that
heal.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you wanted, no, you already action searched.
Yeah.
Never
No.
mind.
Yeah. So that's fine. I'll just run over to him.
All right. Cool.
Right
Inside the car,
faster.
you see a unconscious Fuko and a barely alive Tyrion as you're putting out a potion. Tyrion's like, oh, reaching out for it. Right now. As he's like, oh, thank you. As Oran has other plans.
This is great. Oh.
Tyrion's like, oh, as he's reaching out for it. So not even looking so happy. Cool.
That's funny.
So it's now our boy's turn, I'm pretty sure. All right.
Yep.
He's tackled, so he has to make a strength check against you, right?
Bring it.
Oh
Ooh.
God, he's fucked.
19.
22.
What can he do while being tackled right now? Anything?
Cry.
Can he? I'm pretty sure he can still attack.
Imagine he's just restrained.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
yeah,
thought.
He can just attack.
You can attack.
What's gonna
It'd
attack
be
you?
it'd be grappled actually,
Grappled.
not restrained.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he can still
So-
attack though.
Which is
You
just
can,
it just
you can
yeah,
still
just
attack.
movement
There's not.
zero.
There's
You
no
can't move.
disadvantage
There's no disadvantage?
for grappled. No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just his movement is reduced to 0. That's it.
Yeah.
He's
A
not
grappled
going anywhere.
creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit. Okay, oh God, okay, I'm done. Yeah, it's fine. It can do whatever it wants, I guess. It just can't move.
But I got it.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
It just can't move.
Well, that won't
That's
work.
literally all it says.
What about this?
Yeah.
How does this work?
Actually,
But if he's been tackled, he's also prone, which means melee attacks against him would have advantage.
Yep.
yeah,
Yes.
they would.
I gave him the edge spear.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I probably could have got him with my.
The gore.
Because I have to take the attack, or I have to take the dash action to gore someone as a bonus action.
Your gore.
That's strange.
Come on, internet, Jesus.
I've heard of Jesus.
I have 2.
Oh, stop.
Thank you for our sponsor for tonight.
Thanks, Jesus.
Every church ever. Amen.
Is he gonna disintegrate me?
No, I'm avoiding that. Because it's not what it seems.
Not like this.
All right, so he's gonna cast Fire Shield.
Excuse me.
Shield. What are you afraid of?
So it's gonna be. Do you even get a save to this?
What are you afraid of?
Whenever a
mate?
creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a oh no, you gotta hit him with a melee attack, but you're holding him right now,
Right, yeah.
so you're gonna still take it then.
Kick him while he's down.
2d8 fire damage,
Bring it.
which is nothing.
Ooh, 2d8
Yeah,
fire
I know,
damage.
to the
I'm gonna
barbarian.
use my reaction.
9 points of
to-
fire damage.
Do it.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna use my reaction to Spirit Shield.
Okay.
One of the spirits is going to pass through my body and appear in front of me and
Okay.
reduce the damage from the shield by 6. So I take 3.
3 points of damage. So as he mutters something, this flame comes out, and you just hear like, "Mom!" It's not, but that's how I envision it. Well, that's what he sees in his mind, just like a fucking cow. as his fire hardly does anything.
Thanks, Grandma.
They're in a pretty big disarray right now. Ulyrus, it's your turn, you scaredy cat, with Shalmir on deck.
Ulyrus.
Is there a way to get to the blue dude without provoking any attacks of opportunity?
As far as I know, I mean, if you run by somebody, they don't get an attack of opportunity on you, right? It's
As
only
long
when
as you
they
stay
leave.
in their melee range, yeah.
Oh, once they're in the melee range. All right.
As long as you stay in their melee range.
Oh,
yeah.
you stay in it. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not like when you run
Yeah.
past somebody, then they get a shot at you.
No, that's a
Oh.
feat. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
if you're engaged.
Oh, okay. So I have 30 feet of movement.
You
Can I
sure
get
do.
to the blue dude?
Yeah, wow, you guys are just relentless.
His name's Blue Dude. I mean,
How's that?
That's good. And I'm going to use my dagger to stab him in the knee.
Go ahead.
The same one or the
You
other
have
one?
advantage
Yeah,
though on this.
which knee? Which
I do,
Knee?
and sneak attack.
Yep.
The one that I
Nice.
got
So-
him in?
Ulyrus is gonna have his back to the wall. All right, let's do this. And then he's gonna run in there, sneak around, and then knee.
Are you going for the same knee that Orhana already hit too?
Absolutely.
Nice. There's already an arrow in there.
gonna need
As he
another
does all
leg.
that, like the Lyrus is getting himself all pumped up. He's low to the ground. Like, I love you can see him because of how bad his stealth roll was earlier. And he's like, yeah, almost like falling as he goes into his attack, into the knee, furthering into the wound. Where he's like, oh, for God's sake. Go ahead.
All right, so that was a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And then sneak attack.
Roll is far away.
Jesus.
Yes.
Every time. Just drop
Why do you keep doing it?
I just can't
Put
stop.
your dice on the
I
table.
can't stop playing.
17 points of damage.
Holy poop, you dirty sneak. Rogues are overpowered like everybody complains. Just like monks are overpowered.
Just like
wizards
druids are overpowered.
Just like druids are
I just hear everyone's overpoined. I'm
Yeah.
like, this doesn't
Everyone
make any
except
sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see Aragorn in the forest. Anyway. So, cool. All right. Anything else you're going to do?
All right.
As you stab, and it goes really deep into his kneecap, and you hear this, oh, as the arrow goes in a little deeper too, and there's just this sound of flesh crunch going on. Gross movie resonance.
Do I have any movement left? Or
Uh,
would that have been all 30?
15, 20,
to hear
25. You're 30. No, you're 30 feet to be at him.
All right. Then I guess that is all I will do.
All right. Show me.
Yep. So I'm gonna take the attack action, which means as my bonus action, I can shove somebody. So the guy in front of me, I'm just gonna shove with my shield,
Okay.
Shove me.
Go ahead.
which is athletics versus athletics or acrobatics, natural 20.
Natural 1. So,
It was flying into the wall.
Oh my
One moment.
God.
I'm just knocking him prone, basically.
well,
but
one moment.
Oh my
do as you
god.
wish.
Oh my. Oh my. It is a natural one.
Fuck minus that.
Combat fumbles.
Yep.
Best.
As Shalmir just like, peasants! As he's knocking him, there's a fight to be had for. You're not more justice, but like, what is the core value again for Shalmir? For like, he's seeking out good though. It's
Right. It's I don't want to say vengeance,
yeah,
but it's between vengeance and justice.
right,
So,
right. It's lighter than Batman,
Vindication?
but not as go lucky as Justice. Anyway, shoves him
yeah.
as this. Literally, it's like Thanos punching somebody in, like Captain America, for instance, at the end of the movie, where you just move with the Power Stone, and there's like 40 feet into the wall. Oh, onto Tullius' sword. Oh, as this, all these people just keep getting knocked everywhere. He now has a sword in him toward the back.
What?
As everyone is crawling around the floor right now, bleeding or on fire, or with a little ghost of a minotaur flying around. Snake has an arrow pinning it to the ground. Well, actually, it came out the wing, so the arrow's up there, but it's
you want
bleeding
me-
and writhing. This group is not doing so hot right
Do you
now.
want me to roll damage for that?
No, I did. Don't worry.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm then gonna walk up to Blue Guy
Yep.
and hit him in his other knee twice.
Oh my god.
With advantage both times.
Right.
Hunter is just.
You guys are just ridiculous.
He's just sitting there in the
19
car,
on the
hearing
first
all this
one.
going on. It's like there's like the flashing lights inside too, as Tyrion like reaching out, not looking at the potion. He's distracted, like, what the hell's going on in there? I'm really missing something. I said, let's go. Am I not the leader? I went to the door. Anyway,
Oh my god, that's
so Sean,
19 and 24.
just hits and hits.
Okay.
Whoa.
that will
Information
be.
acquired.
That's not great.
I type in my blog.
I'm in.
That's 11 total.
11 total damage. Okay.
Yeah.
It's starting to look rough. As you crack. Oh, what is with you in the knees?
They call us
And
the knee.
did I have to move forward?
That's stupid. This is all stupid. Get up and fight. Ah! There's a flying moose with horns. No. Cow? that's a situation right now.
Call me a fucking cow.
You might not have wanted to say
You're
that,
not a cow. That's that. You. Am I the only one that sees the floating cows? Am I the only one that sees the floating cows?
Yes, you're the only one.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
It's this fucking minotaur ghost spirits are floating around, and these colors just swirling in here.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Did I have to move forward to hit him?
No, you're all on top of
Okay.
each other. It's a mess.
Okay.
It's a mosh pit. All right, that's it
That
then.
ends my turn.
All right. Well, the guy you just knocked into the ground. Oh wait, that was him. Which one did I throw over there?
I threw over that guy.
Oh, he's dead. I hit the wrong guy. That one died on your sword. My bad. My bad. He died. He had.
Why do I keep
God.
accidentally killing people?
Lethal damage.
Why are these people so weak?
Yeah, he was really weak. I messed up which one of the health. He only had 9 left, and he got 12 points of damage. So he's dead.
Did you mean to do that, Shamir?
Absolutely not. People are frail.
This is like college humor Batman. Oh, they're just sleeping.
All right.
To go to sleep.
The spy seeing her boss getting railed and her priestess getting murdered.
There's a spy.
Damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. You get your attack. You get an opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah,
She's
here we
going
go.
behind you, though, so you got to do it like as a turn to try and hit her. Go ahead,
I
Shamir.
missed.
What's that?
I missed.
Cool. Oh, you should actually. We're level 6, so just tell me what the number. It was below 10.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Was it a natural 1?
No. It was a 2. Natural 2.
Then you're right. That's boring. And then you get a dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Excuse me. Okay. She is booking it. Not worth.
See ya.
As you
Nice
just
to
see
meet
it.
you.
Okay.
Tell your friends about us.
I will.
Wait, who are we fighting right now?
I don't know.
Is this the Xanderthal Guild?
We're fighting each
Is this the
other.
Black Network?
We're fighting bad guys. That's all that matters.
Right.
That's in
the
Charnuk's
important
mind right now.
thing.
What's going on? They're all bad guys.
They chain people up.
You shocked my friends.
You
Yep.
shocked our friends, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
That's cause enough for me.
that person's probably out of the combat order now.
We just opened the door.
Telius, then Tyrion.
What? You're too kind.
Yeah. You get to
Who's up, Stu?
No, there's 2 flying snakes. There's one flying snake on the ground looking awful. There's a roughed up, weird looking guy in a cloak with a metal arm. And one guy's bled out on your sword, like, pale in a corner. And there's the guy that's chained up with a ritual circle on him, all messed up and, like, completely unconscious.
Right. I'm gonna
Way better than I thought this would. For you
attack
guys.
I'll attack the blue guy with my sword.
Your one sword.
Yeah.
One-handed or two-handed?
One-handed. It's 14.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, 14 2-hit?
Oh wait, it's advantage,
Does
right?
that-
Advantage.
hit.
Yeah, it's advantage.
That's 16.
Does not hit.
All right.
He goes kink. He puts his arm off and right off the metal of it.
As a bonus action, I'll attack with an unarmed strike as me offhand. I don't need my sword.
All right. You have
And that's,
advantage.
Well, that's a 21 and
Okay.
a 21.
Okay, that hits. So as he chink, the sword goes off. Just like
That's 5 damage.
oh, just boom it right into the concrete. You feel a nice, satisfying crunch of human flesh.
It felt good.
Those puny.
It's so frail, right?
What's
so
the
weird.
point of even having skin?
Exactly.
Okay. Tyrion, it's your turn, then Charnuk.
as everyone sees a slightly human thing say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still the driver.
Yeah. Yep. No, we're good.
I don't even remember what the driver looked like.
I'm pretty sure it was bald.
He was. I like my bald drivers, bald people.
Not too much.
What are you doing there, Bucko?
I can't see anything, can I?
No.
Nope.
You're in the cart seeing an outstretched potion going right now that you think is going toward you. You could try and take it from Orhana.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move for it,
All right.
expecting her to give it to me.
All right. Since your intention wasn't initially, I need you to write a sleight of hand check. As you see her lifting it out, Tyrion's starting to see the mathematics. Whoa, it's not going toward me at all.
So am I rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleight of hand check, please.
Ooh, 18.
Orhana, go ahead and roll a dexterity check. Not saving throw, just a dex check.
Can you choose to?
No, she can't.
Okay.
She made a decision.
This is so funny. That's an 8.
So as Orhana goes out and she's reaching out to this charred individual, Tyrion plays it off low-key. Oh, thank you so much, Orhana, as he picks it up. And you can take
I'm gonna drink it.
All right.
Wow.
No fail.
Thank you so much, Orhana.
Orhana, you can choose however you want to interpret that situation. Be offended or be like, oh, probably a better idea.
So is this just a basic?
Okay. Yeah, just a common push and healing. And yeah, that's fine. I'll be like, oh, better idea.
As you see, like, Foucault. Which reminds me.
He's probably
He's
still
gotta make a
unconscious.
death
He probably didn't even see
Hold on,
it. So
hold
He's chilling.
yeah.
What's that? So anything else, Tyrion, after healing yourself?
I just gotta roll for it.
No, you do that. Charnook, go ahead.
Right. I would like to use my movement, or half of it,
You
anyway,
grapple.
to get up. And while I'm getting up, I would like to use the momentum from my powerful quads to German suplex this fool.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
will
definitely.
hoist him
You
over
can
my
easily
head
do that, most
and
likely.
non-lethally slam his neck against the floor.
Okay, Charnook. Okay. You got it. You got it.
man.
Non-lethally.
So,
Oh god.
do I
Wink, wink.
Rolled a hit.
And his neck's broken.
With advantage, because he's
grappled? Yeah.
grappled and prone.
Well, the better was a 17.
Alright, and I think I gotta make an athletics check, too, on that. Just the way I'm trying to play this out. Well, okay.
Oh god.
So, he fails the athletics check, but you don't break his AC. So what ends up happening, instead of doing this dope cool flip, poof! The metal arm stops the fall, and he doesn't take any damage on the suplex, but he's like, ugh! As he's seeing this crazy band of individuals ruining his night. This is quite shocking to him, to say the least. You have a lot of strength for someone your size.
Why, thank you.
What is going on?
He lifts daily.
What are you?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the rest. No. What did I use?
An action. You try to suplex and break his neck.
Yeah, that's fine.
Non-lethally.
I will.
Yeah.
Just tweak it a little bit.
There we go. He's like with a crayon. He's trying to put his neck back. Come on now.
That is all I can do currently.
Alright.
Well, actually.
Good try.
Actually, I can use my reaction to shove him after I make a melee attack. Shove him with my horns against the wall, because he's 5 feet within the wall, right?
No. You just try to suplex him, actually, and you just missed Tyrion. So he's over there, and he's that way. You suplex him the other way. In between Tullius and I didn't mean Tyrion. Tullius and Shalmir. You just got to suplex between the two of them. Like they could have been holding a table there, WWE style. But
Oh, we did.
didn't
we
work
did.
out. It would have been nice, but it wasn't ready. It wasn't meant
It
to
was
be.
on fire and everything.
We prepare for that next time.
You put on fire. You put acid on it. Puts the fire out.
That's all I can do.
Think about that next time. All right, cool. So now it is Snake's
Minor
turn and Fuko.
illusion.
Fuko. Wow, that's
I've got
interesting. Okay, and the snakes are gonna try and attack all three of them. So
How about you?
they have a plus that, so that's 20, 21, 22, and 14 to hit. Okay. So let's see. We have one against, two against Shalmir, one against Tullius. One fails against Shalmir, and I believe each of them succeed
Yeah,
against one against Tullius and one against Shalmir.
What kind of damage is it?
Poison damage. So
Poison?
Yep. Oh, you're resistant.
I'm resistant to acid damage. not
Oh,
poison.
okay. Oof. Oof.
That seems weird that there's
There's a distinction.
There's a distinction. Anyway, so that is going to be 1 point of slashing damage
To me?
to both Shalmir and Tullius, and then and then poison damage is this 6 points of poison damage to Tullius
So
and 8 points of poison damage to Shalmir.
that's fine.
What were the hits?
So it was 22 and 21. You
Okay.
were 22, he was 21.
Okay.
And then there was also a 14, which didn't hit you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I got you. I know you're
Said-
obnoxious AC now.
While you're wearing heavy
Well,
armor,
it's
bludgeoning, piercing, and
21.
slicing damage
Yeah.
you take from non-magical weapons is reduced by 3. So I only take the 6 poison damage. That's really nice.
very nice.
Alright, well, you
I like feats. I really like feats.
Oh yeah, when I build things now, I never pick any of the stats because I'm just like, oh, I can override that because I'm a god.
Yep.
If they want to have 20 plus, they get to have 20 plus.
Yep.
That's how this works.
Welcome to DMing.
All right, so that's that. It is now Orhana's turn, top of the order.
Or Hannah.
So I just gave him a healing potion. Sure, that seems
Gave, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And I'll jump back out of the court because I saw this person running.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. So
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot and
Go ahead.
aim for her kneecap.
Wait, no, you have to keep it off the streets.
In the back of your mind, you ignore that and roll to attack.
I hear it in my
Yeah.
conscience.
Yep. What's up?
Oh, right in the conscience.
Make a
All right,
conscience
so that
check.
is a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, she's
Take
not
that
running
in her
longer.
kneecap.
All right.
Oh, she's not gonna be running for much longer.
Roll damage.
All right.
Oh.
4 points of damage to the
Yeah!
kneecap.
Is that the same one?
From what earlier that
No,
she
the same
shot?
die. She just
Oh.
rolled 2 ones on.
Oh,
Yeah.
brutal.
I
Darn.
thought I rolled a 2 last time.
Anyway,
Um,
it cuts through the side of it, but doesn't stop her stride as she's running.
all right. Well, I have another shot, so I'll shoot and aim for the other kneecap.
All right, go ahead.
Aww.
What was that?
Natural 1.
Oh, nope.
That doesn't
Through a glass of another house out there, and you start hearing some commotion. It's a cat
How the arrow
screams.
went backwards. Someone's in the house.
The old people are down again. They're bleeding out. No, it's not the old people. It's somebody
Oh
else.
no.
You've hit a different house.
Good,
The
good.
bounty for Ohana increases by the second. Anyway, alright.
I mean, we don't have to keep her around, dude.
So then it's his turn, no longer grappled. He's gonna get up, use half his movement, and he will cast how does that work, I wonder? Blue guy.
Blue guy.
Well, it's I'm gonna read it first to see if he casts it.
You can't fuck with me.
Oh wait. No, I can't cast that. He already
See?
burned- Oh no, I can cast it at a higher level then.
He's trash. What are you gonna do? Wink at me? Bleed on me? You can't even stand up. With your
Well,
knee.
actually, he did just stand
With
up.
his knee?
Yeah, he just stood up. So
Really? With his knee?
I mean, he's standing right now, so.
Unlikely.
He's definitely got some terrage going on there.
Look at that knee.
At 7th level, he's going to cast Globe of Invulnerability.
Excuse me?
And so a 10-foot radius around him comes out, and he's sort of looking around trying to weigh his options. Where is he right now? Yeah, he's on that. And you can see him, like, trying to get the circle. You see a hum going right now on the teleportation pad. But he's right now inside Global Invulnerability. As you're looking up the how that works right now, you dirty freaking metagamer.
Now that it's like really well lit in here, could you describe what he looks like?
Well, he's in a cloak, so that's part of the problem.
Just give us what you can give us.
He looks like that on the front cover of the book. He's got the metal arm. It's really tough to see his face. Very purposely so. Blue. Blue and gold robes.
Okay.
The pants itself are very noble-esque. It very looks like these are fine clothes and of a very rich wizard.
Obviously Zhentirum.
No, not obviously Zhentirum, but
Are there any like emblems or symbols?
no. It seems. Give me an intelligence check.
That's 13.
No symbols are on him.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Sadly,
Someone is.
There's Some would say anything about observation or history
Yeah.
I was like,
or the
intelligence.
future. Anyway, sorry, I hate you liars. It's illuminated. I mean that should add to. It's light, but you still can't really make out his features. Clearly, there's something to that.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is going to end his turn. So it is now Eulyris' turn. And then it is Shalmir on deck. Oh, and they're both... That one's dead, and the other one's definitely running away.
So Eulyris probably wouldn't know how that spell works.
No.
Yeah.
He knows
I
a
wouldn't
lot of
think
things.
so.
He doesn't know magic very well.
No, he doesn't know magic very well. Alright.
You see this weird, like, halo bubble, sort of. You know, like in the Halo series when they put down the shields?
Yeah.
That
Bubble
bluish
shield.
type of translucent bubbles up right now.
Okay.
Instant bubble.
He's a monkey.
Staff of Ra, Black Ops 4, but blue. It's been used a lot.
Okay. So I'm going to...
Yes.
I'll attack the snake that's right in front of me.
Okay, cool.
Am I technically
It's engaged with the other one. You get sneak attack. I hate you. Just roll to hit a snake.
and advantage too, right? Because it's
That one's flying. This one's flying.
It's flying.
Yes.
Because it's engaged with Shalmir and I'm on the opposite side. Isn't that flanking?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, go to
if
hell.
you're
So
on
go
the-
ahead. Yep.
Damn, it's just in the rules, man.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of rules right here I could use on you guys right now, but I'm not gonna. Because
All
Lord.
right, so I'm gonna. Why did it have to be snakes? And I'll.
Oh.
That was pretty good.
Audible groan from everyone. That was really good, but I hate you.
And I'm going to stab at the snake, and that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
And for everybody watching at home, that's an Indiana Jones reference to a character parodying Indiana Jones.
Except he's way lamer than Indiana
That is
Jones.
very true.
Is that a Harrison Ford cameo?
How much damage?
16 points of damage.
He did. I heard the.
Yeah, the
I think
door.
he actually left. I think Justin actually left the house. He got up and left the house after that.
Because of my joke?
Yeah. My dog, I can hear, is excited. Wow, that's awful. We just
Wow, it was that bad,
That's
huh?
commitment.
That's terrible, man. All right, anyway, yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, okay. That was my father getting home then. All right. Anyway, so how much damage?
16.
As you go, well, it'd have to be snakes, and you go to stab the snake, right into the wall, through its head. Right now your knife is stuck in the wall. You did so much damage. So you're engaged with the wall for next turn. Just to let you know.
That means you get
Well,
sneak attack.
I have
a
movement and bonus.
Well, you can leave the knife in the wall. Use a bonus action to take the knife out of the wall. You obliterated that snake. It has 5 health.
So I'll use my bonus action to. Before I say that, can I get on that pad without going into his sphere?
Yeah, you can.
All right. So I'm going to use my bonus action to pull it out of the wall.
Okay. You do that. Oh, jeez.
And then I'm going to move onto the pad without going in his sphere.
All right, that's fine. You're on it. As you see, what?
Oh wait, wrong guy.
That's not me. That's me.
But that is you.
Excellent. All right, and then I will end my turn.
All right. It is now her turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, dashing, 60. She's gone.
We could catch her.
Potentially, you could. That's why.
Gotta get that sharpshooter, man.
Roar Hana
Chalmir,
again.
then Tellius.
Chalmer's just gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna take the attack action again and shove with my bonus action.
Can you? I'm pretty sure you can't walk. Can you walk through it?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I
don't know.
I think you hit the
read
bubble.
spell, huh?
I have the spell here. Yeah, around your maze. Any spell it can't affect creatures, objects within it. The spells catch you high spells such as
What's it called? Sphere of invulnerability?
Yeah.
Spell with high rolls. Oh fuck! It says nothing about just walking into the goddamn pyramid.
Chalmer's like, nice light, loser.
Such a fancy name. I thought I was safe.
Fuck this guy, sure.
And I'm gonna shove him, trying to knock him prone.
All right, go for it.
And that's 16 plus my athletics, which I believe is like 5. Yeah, 5, so 21.
Yeah, it's purely a magic.
So this
adventure.
nerd gets shoved. Stupid wizard nerd. No! He just gets shoved. Wow. All right, he gets shoved.
He's knocked prone.
Bro, 10 feet. He's outside the circle now.
5 feet. 5 feet.
5 feet. All
Yeah.
right, he's on the circle then.
All right. And then I'm just gonna walk up and hit him twice.
All right, you get 2 attacks.
It's at advantage.
That
yeah,
sounds like a lot of attacks. You've shoved and
Well, I have
the
right.
shove is
so
a
I
2
get
attack
bonus
thing.
action.
Yeah, okay.
I'm Shield Master. Yeah.
Just making sure.
And that's going to be that first one's not gonna hit.
Okay.
It's 16.
Yeah, it
but,
does not hit.
Okay,
You're
the
right.
second one is 21.
That hits.
That hits. All right. 3 damage.
As he's just like, oh god, you're like nerd. Poof, just a smile on the snot. You're like, oh, just off the concrete. Oh, but you didn't put any force in it. It was very much just like a half-hearted, like I'm fumbling with my sledgehammer a little bit, kind of just slid out of your hand, and gravity took it to his face for the 3 damage. And you're like, oh, well, next time it's gonna be a real one. Tellius, it's your turn.
Right, yeah.
Then Tyrion.
Going to where's the blue guy? Is he what's his condition? Is he prone?
He's prone, looking real.
Oh yeah. All right.
Rough.
I'm gonna
Really rough.
walk right behind him. Some, just yes. Hello, mate. How you doing? Nice weather we're having here. I'm going to attack with my sword.
Okay.
Natural 20, and I rolled max damage as well.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Okay.
So that's 12, 16 damage.
How you want to do this?
Oh yeah!
Oh, snap.
I'm going to.
Give me this glove. It's metal. I want it.
Oh my god, this group.
I'm going to throw the sword up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just let it fall.
Just let it fall, and just be like, mate, you really shouldn't have sparked my friend. And then it's gonna land right on his knee, pinning him to the ground.
Oh my god. Dude, where all his knee just gone. There's no cartilage left in this knee after arrows, knives, and hammer blows to it. And as it enters his knee, you see him, and the whole body, like, ices over and shatters. And he is
Is the glove still there?
No, it's not there.
Oh,
It was a duplicate.
sorry, mate. I didn't think he'd turn into ice and shatter like that. I thought he was.
Yeah, whatever, I guess. Okay, fine.
As Shalmir angrily searches the area for metal parts. You can give me an investigation check for that. I'm pretty sure everyone's
That's
dead
new.
Oh, yeah,
now
I'll
and
do
combat's
that.
over.
All
There's
right.
still one snake.
Natural
Oh,
18.
you're right.
Where's
Isn't it
There's
like
one snake with 1 HP. I'll let you know right
All
now.
I'll go over to it, take my bonus action,
And punch it.
it in the face.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
What's the?
It's AC. Its AC is 13.
I rolled a 14.
Well, it's dead.
That's 5 damage.
How do you want to do this? As he just squashed everybody who's left.
Duck is.
Donald Duck.
I
my
am
gosh.
unstoppable.
All right, so Shalmir angrily is looking around for
The
metal.
17.
With the
for
17,
invest-
I need a dexterity saving throw from Eulyris and just Eulyris, because you went to
Oh
kill Snake.
shit.
Give me a dex save.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Come on, fucking fail. Come on.
And Eulyris is dead.
Come on.
You can't kill both my characters, Reed.
Wrong. That's where you're wrong. You fuck. I saw all your backups.
Okay.
Come on.
It's okay. I rolled well.
He says you can't.
That is a 21.
It's funny because the character he did want to kill
That's the best part.
Yeah.
is dead,
Yep.
and the one he definitely wants to kill is not.
Yep.
That's the best part.
That is the best but worst part.
Boys, when did Eulyris develop a death wish?
Just barely,
Oh my god.
by the nick of his teeth, does Eulyris jump off the teleporter pad. Your
Oh
boots
shit!
fall off and get teleported away. They're gone. You have no shoes now. Fuck you.
What?
Oh, I have so much fun with this. Anyway.
Like, all seriousness, did that really happen?
Yeah, 100% that happens. Fuck you. Alright? The teleport pad was like sticking to you. The DC was goddamn 20 on that. I hate you.
Yes!
I hate you so much. And because you barely got it, you barely get away, you lose your shoes, and you dive off the pad, and you see the whole thing crack and break as the teleporter's pad itself is like fucked up. It clearly looks like it's not going to be functional.
Well, that sucks.
Can I pick up my sword? My other sword?
Yeah, you got to take it out of a dead guy though. So.
Did I find it first, though?
Oh yeah, you did. By the way, so you give me an intelligence check to see if you remember that it's not the bad guy swords.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a 5.
That's a 5. You try to pocket that sword as Tellius. You're like, oi, oi! Not even paying attention in the background to Eulyris running as he teleports back, goes off. Tellius, mate!
Oh, you found me sword. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here you go.
You do find another sword or a mace actually, made of metal from the very dead priest over there. So you can
The
use
guy
that. That is
Threw into the wall.
in gold pieces versus metal. It's like you know what? Give me a little look here. have a little chart that I'll say it's oh, there it is. There's the piece, and we said it's a mace. I'll say he has a shitty mace. 3 gold pieces. 3 gold pieces worth of metal, man. You are doing a great job. You were just going to be encumbered, though, I hope, at some point.
Oh, no, I'm very strong.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Can I look at the unconscious guy, like at the whatever was carved into his chest, and see if I can?
Sure, Tyrion, what are you doing?
I'm kind of napping in the cart at this point.
You're napping. Oh. Okay. Anyway, you're napping, and you're looking at the guy that's all chained up with the little symbol on him. All right, yeah. Give me an investigation check, which I know is already going to be a pointless thing to ask him.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and give him guidance.
I'm going to let him sit on my shoulders so he can investigate better. No.
All right.
I wanted to contribute too.
Oh my god.
All right, so that's an extra D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 4 on the D4.
All right, roll an
Excellent.
investigation check.
All right, so that is.
What?
Oh shit.
21 is what I got.
You found the stone, the artifact that everyone seemed to have forgotten about as you're milling about.
Forget. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I know. So so you pick that up. I'll get to that in a moment. You got a 33?
30.
A 30.
30.
This looks like somebody important, but since you're new to the town, you don't recognize the individual. It definitely seems like some sort of magic thing you don't understand was going on here, and it looks like he's been here a while, that they've been trying to torture this individual. Who's proficient in Arcana? Anybody?
I
know Tyrion would be a big help, but he's sleeping right now. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you gotta go get me.
While this is happening,
I am wiped out.
I gotta roll for this.
Yeah, you do.
While this is happening, I've been doing a ritual to cast detect magic.
Okay.
So that would be, I think,
10 minutes?
11 minutes.
11 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting this, and a beautiful song right now is going on.
I'm just singing a song.
Maybe, are you humming it, or is it like...
It's a tune. It's like... magic.
That's absolutely what's going on over there as you're looking up your swords and you're seething them one at a time, and you're not seeing your breath in here, which is nice to feel.
Magic.
I rolled a 13
Yes.
to decide if Charnock is smart enough to see, hey, there's magic stuff going on. Maybe I should get Magic Boy. Is 13 high enough, you think?
No, it's certainly not. Charnook is a little bummed that his bull bro spirits have gone away. He's really bummed that there's no one else to fight, and Tullius made him go disappear, so he didn't even get to punch him some more. So Charnook's actually a little distraught that this was such a weak fight after all the great fights he's already had tonight. I mean, he missed out on 20 other Zhents, and that just keeps going in his mind. It just keeps going.
He goes to peek out the door to see if the gang fight's still happening.
yes. Yeah, you don't hear anything at the moment.
Man.
There is a massive disappointment washing over Charnook right now, despite having quite a thrilling night.
Didn't even get to talk to Aunt Nancy.
Here. What are you doing?
I'll use my divine sense, which I can basically detect evil and good, I think.
Okay.
Detect anything affected by the Hallow spell or know at the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
None of that stuff. What was the first part? The spell?
The Hallow spell.
What is that? I've never even heard.
Then I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's
and the Ray of God comes down to murder all of you. No, you're good. No, none of that's going on right now. Just this guy it's cut into him, the ritual circle, so they were carving into him with knives. With your 30, man, like you have the idea, but Eliris lacks the information. There's nothing really in here to really tell you who he is.
That's fair.
What his importance is, what's going on. It's an excellent role, but you don't just wish things into your mind, which I got to make sure I don't give you free stuff.
I don't know everything?
Thankfully.
Eliris is like that really smart guy in every anime.
Yeah. Actually, as in the light thing happens, you can't see his nose.
So, since Charnock is so frustrated that there is there's no violence happening everywhere.
Uh-huh.
He just kind of wanders into the street, slams the side of the car pretty hard,
Hey, he does.
hoping to jostle.
How's
You feel a bump, Tyrion. I don't know if it's enough to wake you, but it's a bump.
Oh, it'd be enough to wake me. I'm just like, what's going on?
There's no more bad guys to kill.
Oh, good. Right. Oh, good.
Okay.
What?
Goes away muttering to him.
You,
Going down the street.
what's
Or
going
Hannah,
on?
I'm pretty sure
there?
you're outside still, right?
I went
Oh no,
to
you went back
investigate.
inside and you have the stone in your hand. Right?
Ugh,
Yeah,
I kind of slap my cheeks, shake myself a little bit, and I get up and I start walking into the building.
Or Hannah, as you pick up the stone,
Oh boy.
Get a weird vibe coming from it.
the vision that brought you to Waterdeep returns. In front of you, you see the gates with the dwarvish runes inside. This time, there isn't the shadowy figure that you recognize to be the Mind Flayer in front of it anymore. But you do now understand what the runes mean. And the stone itself, into your mind, you hear words. In both genders of voice, very Shadow of the Colossus. I doubt you played that game, but you hear a woman and a man voice at the same time say, keys. And the first one lights up on the left. And, this fucking game. You hear, both in female and male voices, beardy face. And then it moves over to the second rune, and you hear, gift from a queen. And then you go over to the third one, beholder stalk. And as it starts zooming out, you see a mausoleum with all the snow falling down, these great big trees around it, with the name over the... I have it here. I have the name over the top of it. Here, over here somewhere. Oh, here. It's the sticky note at the bottom. That is actually happening. Telius, as you're singing the other thing, the spell's getting cast, you're doing this, as everyone's sort of looking at Orhana right now, just like zoned out, touching the stone, eyes glossed over. That is 100% happening right now. Brandeth. As you see the name over the mausoleum, Brandeth. And you come back. Tyrion, you walk in and give me a intelligence check.
What were the four? That was key. Beardy face.
Beardy face, beardy face, gift from a queen, beholder stalk.
Beholders.
Tyrion, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
11. Well, thank God the DC's low. As you walk in, you're like, hey, that's the news reporter. He runs all the major papers inside Waterdeep. What's he doing in here?
Oh my god. I know him.
As Ulyrus is like putting his fingers all over him, trying to, I rolled a 30. I should know this. And as soon as you say that, like Ulyrus turns his head as he's like investigating. Like crazy.
He runs all the newspapers. What's he? Do I know anything about him? Like, has he been missing for some time?
No, he should not be missing. You just saw his article recently. He's very prolific. Everyone loves this guy, believes him. He is one of the big influencers. He is the voice of Waterdeep. I'm sure I have his name. I'm tired of these modules. I can't wait for my shit.
Whatever you do with your story, make sure you let them know the kneecappers were the ones who saved the day.
Yeah, no one's revived him yet.
No, I'm still casting my spell.
Oh, it's here.
That's
It's here.
just
That's why.
what I hope to see happen.
I'll start to wander back into the weird culty house.
And as Tyrion comes in, he's talking to Ylairis. I'm gonna approach Orhana, and I'll say, "Can I see that for a moment?"
Yeah, I guess. I'll hand it to him.
And I'll take the stone.
And he smashes it on the ground.
So you go through a whole sequence.
And then I will cast ritual cast identify on it.
Nice.
Sure. As it takes you there,
Ritual casting bros.
I'm just gonna call this dude. No, that's not him. Come on.
Bruce. No.
No,
Kevin.
it's
No, Jeff.
Kevin
Shan
McAllister.
Chen, that's his name.
What is it?
Shan Chen.
Shan Chen.
He's not Asian, so this is racist. Just fucking with you. Anyway, his name's Shan Chen. You cast ritual, so tell me ritual again, just so I don't miss anything.
Ritual
Identify.
casting identify.
Identify. Well, as you cast that, you see this magnificent wall. You clearly understand the runes because you speak Dwarvish, and you get the same beardy face, gift from the queen, beholder stalk, and you hear key. You mausoleum. You see. Their names are right here. Brandeth over the mausoleum with the 2 trees, lots of snow, looks beautifully peaceful. And identify what in particular. I need the words.
Read
just
exactly what it does.
so I don't mess this up.
Identify is cool, man.
It's like what?
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use the item, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any.
All right.
You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
So you literally get.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know everything.
So let's take it step by step here, and I will give you the answers to the best of my ability. So,
All right.
first thing you get to know, let's start from the top with the spell. So you got to read it to me again,
Okay. Yeah. I'll go back to it. Sorry.
one at a time. No, you're good.
Okay. If it is a magic item.
It is a magic item.
Wow.
Okay. You learn its properties and how to use them.
Okay. When you touch it, it shows you the vault inside Waterdeep.
That's fair. Whether it requires attunement to use, clearly not, because I did that already.
It
How many
sort of
charges it has,
does,
if
but
any?
it doesn't. It's a weird attunement made up by me.
Okay. How many charges it has, if any.
No charges because it doesn't have any.
Any spells that are affecting the item and what they are.
There's certainly a spell affecting the item that causes people not to know where the vault is, and if you touch it, it's a spell that allows you to know where the vault is. I have no idea what the name of that spell is, so I'm calling it the spell that hides the vault.
Sounds great. And then it's if the item was created by a spell. Which,
Non-detection. Okay. And then what was that last one?
if the item was created by a spell, you learn what spell created it. So.
Non-detection created this spell. It was a normal stone, and some magic user created this as a way to hide the vault.
All right.
You gather all that plus all the things you learned, and there you are. There you are.
Nice.
As you come back, Orhana's like, was it dope? Like, it was high. You just love that shit. Orhana's on a mean streak, and she's like, I just got high.
She's
She's got to recover from the night.
She's like reaching up for the stone, trying to get another shot of it.
He's holding it like above my head.
Oh, way above your head, just casually.
I'm not even like trying
Yeah.
to. I'm just like looking at it.
Yeah. And it's sort of like Murata's Beacon from Skyrim, but not as beautiful and awesome as Murata's Beacon. It's smaller, stone-like cracks in it. And a little singed because this was what was on. This is not hard to figure out. You've been chasing it all night on the person that was fireballed earlier.
What's it called?
The Stone of
Yeah, well, I knew that. Yeah.
Galdor.
Did my detect magic go off here?
Yeah, the stone is magical. Whoa.
What else about the room?
The ritual, the circle was magical, but it's fading. As you see, it was destroyed now. And the ritual itself didn't get cast, but you get the sense that it was, because, screw it, why not? They were trying to enact Bane on this individual and trying to weaken him and take control.
Anything about the chains around this?
No, that's normal stuff. The more was the spell of Bane that was really hurting him.
I will rip the chains off of him.
All right, give me a strength check.
The chains are safe.
10.
10. coming out of the wall pretty easily for a big guy like you. It's not so hard.
You're free now.
He's unconscious and flops on the floor. Let's see if he breaks his neck. No, he doesn't. He does not break his neck. And you're like, you're free now.
Guys, I think something's wrong with him.
Tyrion's just gonna walk over and just kind of like start like inspecting him, making sure try and wake him up a little bit if I can.
He succeeds 1 death save.
Hooray!
I'm gonna hand the stone back to Orhana and be like, "Jeez, what are you guys doing?" And I'll put my hands on him and use my last point of healing hands.
Nice.
Darn, he would have failed the next one, but he's healed, and you see him. Is anybody trying to stop this guy who's just pushing hands but not getting anywhere?
It's okay. It's alright.
It's alright. It's alright. We got rid of all the people that were after you.
It's okay now. You'll be alright.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You're safe now.
You smell terrible. Oh, I haven't seen many tieflings around here lately.
What's your name?
Shen.
Shen. Nice to meet you, Shen. I'm Charnock.
Nice to meet you, Charnock. And he goes, his like fingers are like 3 of them are broken from the torture.
I'd still shake
He shakes your head. Oh God! It's like it's all coming back. How much did you heal him for?
One.
Just one.
Sorry.
That's all I have left.
Yeah, I know, but this is perfect because that's how it played out today. All right. Oh, let me.
So I'm gonna Tyrion's gonna kind of walk outside.
Yep.
Because we didn't move that far, so I'm gonna go around the corner and I'm gonna take a look at what was the big brawl.
Give me a perception check. I mean, the blizzard's starting to die down, thankfully.
Nice.
Ooh, natural 20.
Well, if he dies, I guess.
You see lots of red stained snow. And tons of cloaks on the ground. Hardly any of the city guard seem to be injured. It's mostly wrapped up, and you can see a couple of Zhents being dragged away. It looked like a bloodbath.
Are there still any guards there?
There's a griffin just taken off right now. The 2 of them are leaving. It seems like most of it's wrapped.
I can't see anybody on the ground.
No one on the
moment.
ground. No, they've
not like fallen, but like walking away.
No, I mean, you don't even see any fallen. Like, they've already gotten their shit together during your fight, had their fight, cleaned it up, and are potentially, with the 20, probably inside their warehouse, sacking that right now.
I'm gonna walk my way towards the warehouse just to, like, try and flag down a guard or 2.
Okay, well, you work on that. What is everybody else doing?
I'm going to talk to this guy here.
All right.
So,
Gently help him up. Get him a seat somewhere.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Too kind. Everything hurts.
Right, yeah. We could bring you with us for the night and get you some medical attention in the morning if that's all right with you.
Yeah. Medical. I'll take anything.
This place is a little dangerous. We should probably get out of here. I would assume.
And before we go, just quick, how long have you been here?
John is his face a lizard?
What are you talking about?
Right. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just wondering how long you have been kept here.
I don't know. What's today's date? You would know.
I would probably know.
Yeah. Come on. Where are you, timeline? Gain lore. Is it in lore? It's in lore. Lore. It is the same night, 13, 20, 63, 36. The 13th month, the 20th day of the year 6,336.
I'm going to say that to him.
Oh, you see him. Today, then. I was abducted today.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
haven't been here too. It felt like an eternity.
Good thing we got to you so quickly then.
Yeah. I was just walking home, and then I was hit on the head, and then again in the head, and then again in the head, and then again in the head, and then I went back.
Tough bastard.
See, they gotta go for the knees. They just don't know what they're doing.
What?
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Too bad there's no one with all the knees in here. I wish there was just bodies all with knees.
We could have stabbed the snakes in the knees.
No, you couldn't stab snakes in the knees. Anyway. Yeah.
Do you know what they were trying to do to you with these carvings on your chest, or does anyone else here know what this is?
From what I gathered, blood just goes everywhere.
You, Iris, maybe we should get him home first.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded, but they were up to no good. I think he's right. I think I'm seeing things. I need medical attention.
You're right. We'll help you out in the morning.
Let's go.
Okay.
I will pick him up as gently as possible.
All right.
Actually, before we go, I'm going to do a quick sweep of the building to see if I find anything
All
interesting.
right, give me another investigation check.
I will accompany my scrawny friend.
I rolled a
Is the
19
ritual thing?
for just
Beautiful.
carrying him out.
Very gentle and scaly.
Yes.
He's very confused. I'm hallucinating this. I'm smarter than this.
This is for you. Don't worry.
That's a 26 investigation.
Well, as you look around this area, it definitely seems like the worship of a bunch of crazy people. Definitely Zhents. As you look around, see a lot of snake stuff. The flying snakes were on giveaways already. There were other floors. There was 2 other floors you walked yourself up for, and you actually see the name of it called Old Tower inside here. And it was tough to see because of the blizzard and everything, but this is a little quaint, circular tower. It's not very tall. It fits in with the city. There's houses taller than this.
Sure.
But what you do find is a little laboratory on the upper level, and you see some iron cauldrons hanging on an iron hook, and you see there's a portrait on the wall on there that has it's smashed and it's broken right now, and there doesn't seem to be any picture inside. There's other furnishings. There's a rocking chair. Looks really nice, comfortable. You'd like it.
Sit in the rocking chair.
This is pretty nice.
You 100% break it. As I was like, this is nice. Crack. This
I
one's
walk up
too
to
small.
it, cast mending, and I start fixing it.
Are you following them during this process? You still
Yeah,
stone?
might as well.
All right, Orhana's still chasing you, trying to get her drug. Apparently oblivious to everybody else. You're all just now touring this house after like murdering them and telling you. So you're in the inside.
I'm bringing the guy to the car.
That's what I'm saying. You're inside
yeah.
the cart right now.
Yeah, and I will cast a oh god.
Yeah, prestidigitations.
Yeah,
Presto.
Presto. To make his clothes warm.
He doesn't have any clothes up top because they ripped his shirt off.
Then I will put a blanket on him because I got one in my back.
Dope! That's really nice of you, and he appreciates that. And
I have clothes too.
And he falls
apparently.
asleep. Well, you're
probably your
yeah. Because they would dwarf him in size. Yeah, he's only like a 5'6" little guy.
You could wrap it.
He's a writer.
Nah, yeah, I'll just...
And the stereotypes.
I know somebody who would get along with.
Yes, you would. Anything else you want to do inside that cart right now while they're upstairs?
Can I check out the guy that's in there?
Fuko?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a medicine check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
6.
Yeah,
Oh wait. 7.
He seems unconscious.
He's like stable.
He seems unconscious.
Well, yeah, I got that. Is his heart beating?
With that medicine check, it sounds like it.
Oh shit.
Anywho,
Well, I can't
on top of the tower.
I can't do anything about that.
Tullius leans in. Oh, he's all right. Gives him a little pat. All the day's work.
He's
All right.
fine.
Anyway,
Ew, we rope it off. It's just a
you see arrow
fresh-
slits at the top, and there's pigeon nests all inside there and up in the rafters. There's some pigeons up there. You hear. As they're looking at you.
Hold up my finger
Are they
to
metagaming?
invite one.
Just find it in this area. Anyway, the keys are here.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Would like
would
to
you roll
interrogate
26?
Yeah, 26.
No shit. Going through all the stuff up there, you find a potion of healing mixed with a potion of flying.
Like mixed together?
Yep. It's labeled. That's how you know what it is.
What?
Potion of heal flying.
Heal fly.
This seems
Heel fly
oddly
TM.
specific.
Yeah, that was a random number generator. That worked out well for you. Fucking flying.
Yes. Is it permanent?
No. And my annoyance with Ulyrus only increases as he pockets that at some point. And he's not. He's going to be like, woohoo!
There's 3 in smite.
Okay.
There's 3.
Yeah.
And the second floor is just a spiral staircase that just had a fireplace and some bedrolls. Some really worn out leather chairs that look pretty terrible. And downstairs had a lot of bad tapestries on the walls, mud and dirt, and everything was all messed up down there. So there you go. That's it. You did an excellent investigation check and got yourself a cool potion.
I did.
Can I bring the rocking chair into our cart?
So Reed,
Yes.
did I find guards?
Yeah. As you walk up to
I just kind of like poke my head, kind of.
and you're
side of
hearing,
the
you're
door.
just hearing some violence. You just hear, eat shit, you little, oh. Now listen here. You keep it off the streets. I'm inside, you little bitch. That's not what I meant. Did you hear that going on?
Didn't keep it
And
off
I just kind of say.
you hear chainmail come in front of the door in front of you as you're about to say something. Can I help you?
Excuse me.
Yes, I'm right in front of you, sir.
Hi.
He pokes your head. Yeah.
I want to let you know there is
Yes.
some more Zhentarim activity over this way.
Oh,
We actually rescued a hostage. It's actually Shen Chen.
oh,
He was abducted, I guess.
oh. Hey, bloody lotion, Chen, guys, come here. These are the
kinda
ones
like
in the really
not-
nice armor, very serious. Typically.
I'll like grab like a couple of the non-busy guards and
Yeah.
bring them over to the cart.
As one in the armor is coming over to the cart, the two that you recognize from the theater are with them, and as they're coming over, they're like, Hey, we got to see him again. Oh, I bloody told you we'd see him again. I tell you what. Oh, so you went and found Chen Chen. That's amazing. He should be home right now, not on the streets. Not on the streets. Keep it on the streets. I don't know what you're saying. The guard's like, I love these guys. As you hear the chainmail, as you guys are coming down the stairs, so you see the guards come in, and are you taking them to the cart, or are you taking them inside? The
I showed him to the cart first to like
Alright.
show him.
They
Hey, it's
come
a
to the
hostage.
cart, and oh shit. Okay. So as they peek into the car, you see them. Oh, it's Chen Chen. The two of them are like, "Oh, my bloody love your stuff." It's just that. Oh no, he's lights out, man. Oh, look at his shit. Oh no, he has a blanket over him. He's very looking great. Oh wow, you guys are something else. Look at that.
Hello.
And you see the one. Oh hey, this is the one with the what is this?
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
great. I love that guy. He's still doing it. I wonder if the other one's doing the thing with the nose. I totally love that. Totally love that. And you see the other guard just like, there's a dead person in your car.
What?
He opens up the car. Yeah, he's super dead.
He was alive a second ago.
Does anybody know anything about this?
I mean, he was the one that we were following, and brought us here to this Zhentarim outpost.
Yeah, he was.
So
the one
he
that
was
we were
with
following
them.
from the theater.
Starts
But-
looking around him, trying to find. Looking around, he's pretty charred.
When we had a bit of a scuffle with some of the people inside, and some errant spells were thrown out here, he may have been in the crossfire.
Oh, pulls out his pants a little bit. Zhent tattoo, can't mistake that snake anywhere, you fucking creepy bastard, you.
His name was Argorn Fuko.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man, this guard's great. This guy's got it together, man.
He's trying to be a detective. He's trying to get off the beat.
We were on alert about Fuko or Fucko. I don't remember what they called him. I'll be honest with you, but that sounds about right to me. It's checking out, so I'm just whoop, he puts him on his shoulder. Shoulder right there. Okay, he's this one's mine. Whoop, touch it on the other one. Oh, bloody gives it to me. You believe that? I can't believe it. I do actually. Fuck you, not me. How about you have it? Oh no! And they're having a little tossing match with the dead body right now. He's like, all right, enough of that, enough of that. What if the boss comes over? What is he gonna do to us? Huh? You know.
All right, so I think I'm gonna grab my party. We'll try and get Mr. Chen back to his place, and then we'll.
They're not listening to you at all. They're having a blast right now with the dead bodies. And you know, as they're walking
like
into
the
the place
guard.
and going in here, and they're like, "Oh, this is definitely a Zen warehouse. If I ever saw one, magic circle, blood, ritual, it checks out. It checks out. You see, he had to go. It checks out at the face. That's the face is going. And all of you coming down the stairs, as Ohana's like, go with that. Everyone just kind of freezes seeing these guards in here.
That's disrespectful.
I poke my head at it. It's like, can we go home, guys?
I'm close.
As you
That's
see me,
a
like,
good idea.
bloody, charred, looking pretty worse for wear,
I will give.
very mentally exhausted.
Okay, so he as you're outside the doors, you go to turn around. Charnu just picks you up and puts you on his back.
Let's go to bed.
As he then goes into the cart to drive, and the cart. So everybody get in the cart and everybody leaves to go home.
Yes.
All right. As you guys pull away from the cart towards your mansion, the guards are having a good time, ransacking the place.
Hey, keep it off the streets, guys, all right?
Oh, he gets our jokes. I love that. Wait for the dead guy. Why? Oh, it's so insensitive. Oh, you're bloody terrible, you. You're bloody terrible. Oh, you're the worst. As it pulls away, you hear all that slowly fading into the background. Oh, I can't even believe you. Oh, you know what I can.
I'm gonna kind of shake Mr. Chen awake and just kind of like, hey, Mr. Chen, where do we, where can we,
Sorry.
where can we drop you off?
I don't remember my address right now.
He could stay with us for the night.
Let's find. I'm gonna just like think. Where are we? What ward are we located in?
Oh shoot! It was a while ago. You're close to your home. Where was it? Yeah, North Ward. So no, you're really close to home. No, yeah, I'm almost there.
Okay, what's the nearest like doctor?
What's that? What's that? What'd you say?
I said I love D&D.
What'd you say about not giving you information? I heard something, you little bitch. What did you say? What'd you say?
I said
own up
he's-
to it.
I said he's messed up and probably won't say anything tonight.
Oh, okay, we'll see. All right, not
That's
bad.
all I
right,
said.
metagaming. All right, you're really close to home.
I'm gonna give him a healing potion because he's pretty hurt. And I rolled for it.
Roll an intelligence check, Tyrion and Orhana.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
And Shalmir.
That's really good.
And
I'm
Ulyrus.
too smart.
Yes.
Take back Ulyrus.
18.
18? All
More
right.
than that, I think it's like 6.
As Orhana is going to take out the health potion to heal Shen Shen, you all remember, there's a druid at home. Really good at healing. Probably fine. Tending to the bar. Could definitely heal up Mr. Shen Shen easily without wasting any supplies.
Could just come to our house. Just say it.
Tellius might have been 100% right.
I realize that now.
This is information your characters would definitely know.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Just
But it's been a while for you guys.
trying to help out.
Yeah.
We just
Oh, right. Yeah, you know, the other character part of your party.
Yavanner.
She's still here.
Why didn't she go with us like that first time when we had to go
She was
see
paying
that
the
lady?
bills.
She's in and out.
She was wheeling and dealing.
She's working.
She's got a
She's
shop.
maintaining the
Somebody's gotta
bar.
Take care of the bar.
Yeah.
She's
That was
a
like
noble.
months ago.
It was that
Let's
day.
go home.
This is the same day. You guys literally left to run errands, and now you're gonna come back with a bloody reporter. Yvonne's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I forgot the oranges. I'm sorry. I was supposed to pick up the oranges.
Okay, you know what? We're going to this scene right now. All right. I'm sorry if you had something else else because you burst in and you see Liv and Ivana talking at the bar just about nobody's in there, and just, oh, we need help! As she's like bleeding, and Ivana just staring as you're bursting in. Everyone looks terrible, and just clear off a table, even though there's all these empty tables with like the one patron that's there and Matt Mercer over in the corner. Knock off all this shit. Boom! Late Chad, who's awake. Ah! And he's just like, Ivana, help! Just making it a total tense situation.
I just walk over and I'm kind of just like,
Celebrity.
Ivana, do you think you could heal him up a little bit? This is
a very dire situation.
This is actually. You can ignore them. This isn't as dire as this is making it. But yeah, this guy, he's kind of important.
She's panicking because oh my god.
No, it's
totally ignoring you as everyone's shouting at her and you're trying to rationalize.
Start pushing her towards.
What does Dell normally have for healing wise?
She probably.
He has like everything. It's healing word basically is like an easy one, but healing spirit is the really good one.
She doesn't have. Well, she's level 6.
Cure wounds or
She
something,
would
I
do
don't know.
cure wounds and then good berries.
Cure
she
wounds
does
is
have.
also good berries.
So
is a good
cure
one,
wounds
yeah.
is how many? Just to help me, so I have to look it up.
It's a D8.
Oh really?
Yeah.
1 or 2d8.
It
Depends on the. Oh,
Depends
I
on the
have it
one.
in my thing.
Oh, level 6.
It's 1d8.
I have it too.
Which
Yeah.
increases per spell level
Yeah,
by 1d8.
she-
Oh, so spell level. That's what I was hoping
It's
for.
1d8 plus 3.
Which she probably
1d8 plus
has a
3, and she can
third
burn
level
higher
spell.
spell slots.
So she probably has access to 4th level spells.
Yep. So
right?
she'll burn that. She didn't give a shit.
So that's 4.
So that's 4d8.
Plus 3.
48. So
Oh, he's super healthed up.
Oh, he's gonna
because she's
go-
panicking. 6, 8, 14 plus what?
4 or 3, depending on
4.
I think it's 4.
So 22, 20.2
It's
points.
plus your spellcasting modifiers. So
Okay,
whatever
so
it is.
Sure it's 4.
She's phenomenal.
Mine's only 3.
So she, and you see Chen, everything starts healing over and everything, and all this beautiful, like these butterflies come out with like all different sorts of wings. Some are rainbow, some are blue, purple, and some have that neon look right now, illuminating down here, and just this beautiful. You get this smell of like the forest, just comes in as she does this. Is everything okay? Is
What's
everything okay?
with the butterflies?
Just great.
Yep. Everything's okay. And I'm gonna walk to my room and go to sleep.
All right.
trying to catch a butterfly.
It keeps going through your hands.
I'm gonna use my illusion to make a butterfly that flies around. So we're trying to catch.
Charnook is.
So it's like
give
a
me
laser
intelligence
pointer with a
check.
cat.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
The next 3 hours, he will not be getting rest. He'll be chasing this, whether he sees it or not. He knows it's down here now, and he's trying to
Oh my god.
Legs in me bar.
all you can hear is like the thumping of the Minotaur hooves as he's going around this bar. He's got it memorized like the labyrinth.
The bar is my labyrinth.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's hilarious. This group is the best.
It only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, I know. That's great. I know. I didn't
That's
hesitate.
even better.
He's got 3 hours.
Literally not there.
He saw it for 1 minute.
It's okay. I get most of my stuff back on a short rest.
Yeah. Anyway, you'll be. Well, actually, 3 hours could be 6 a.m. by the time you're done. Yeah, you could sleep in. Anyway,
We're all sleeping in tomorrow.
it's 3 a.m. They're all up. Liff is like, geez, everyone. You'll have to tell me about it in the morning. And Matt Mercer's just like he got woken up at the table from all this, and he's got a stacks of books next to him and all these notes and stuff next to him. And you see him, all that happens. He's just like starts writing stuff down. And he sees all that. He's just like, it's so cool. He's looking from the corner, just like it's basically he has his own little bar now at this point, a little table and booth. And it's got like even like pinned up drawings on the board, and you see Critical Roland, and you also see Grog.
my god.
Critical
Roland.
all these things in his mind, all pinned up on the wall like the nerd he is.
I was with like Venom. The nerd he is.
Dude, they just got $6.5 million of recording this for their Kickstarter campaign. Woo! I couldn't be happier for these people.
excited.
Instead of
Actually-
hearing about the success of some blood-sucking corporation, you just have these people who are like, we were bullied when we were young.
Yeah.
Like, this is the best. I love hearing their success stories.
They are at 6.7 now.
They are the reason we are playing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
So thank you.
Them more than Matt Colville. Colville, it's still significant, but he also is a little too serious. He just like Dungeons and Dragons is life and death. death. It's like, all right, Matt.
We
All right.
must follow the rules at all costs.
It's also a game.
But I love them. Anyway, they're both great. Anyway, everybody go to sleep then?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to go home. Like,
Yeah.
So long ago.
Or Hana didn't even wait to watch the individual. Give me a sleight of hand check.
17.
Give me a sleight of hand check. A perception check, rather. Xiaomi.
It's actually
I know
an
who you're talking
unnatural
to.
20.
Unnatural 20, okay?
Yeah.
Perception. That's funny because I also got an unnatural 20.
So
Oh,
do you get it? No, you get it. So as Xiaomir, just as he would have noticed it, but the smell of the forest, in contrast to what you're used to at the forge, is just like, oh, that's sort of nice. Just at that moment, takes the stone. As she starts going up the stairs, right? I need a dexterity saving throw from Tyrion as he's going up the stairs right now at disadvantage.
Cracks his neck.
Oh, no.
Well, tell me both rolls though.
I mean, it was a 6 and a 15.
Okay, so as you're going up the stairs, Orhana goes by you. Oh, almost got me. As you see a cat go by your legs, tumble down the stairs. Good slay, hang out.
Wait, there's a cat?
Anyway, you still like.
You alright, mate?
I just kind of like start crawling up the stairs now.
As you're crawling up the stairs, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw normal.
Hate you so much. A 4.
As you're halfway up the stairs, you hear. You see a bookshelf coming towards you on the stairs. Clear you down.
Why are there bookshelves on the stairs?
And you hear as a bird flies out.
What?
You don't take any damage. The bookshelf was a lighter one, thankfully, and a couple of books are all over the place.
This balsa wood.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and help him up.
All right, you help him up. As Tyrion goes up the stairs, give me a dexterity
Hey,
saving
man,
throw.
are you alright? I'm gonna help him like all the way up the stairs.
All right, with advantage. Come on.
This is how he dies.
A 1
Yes!
and a 7.
As you're going up the stairs, you take a step, you fall through the stairs. Not Eulyris, but just Tyrion.
Oh, what?
You notice it's like the
just-
cavity's been eaten away. It's like these little mice were digging all the way down on that area. It's unbelievable. And you were landing on like all these potato sacks right now that's stored under the stairs for the kitchen.
So
You don't notice it. You're still going. You're
Do
still
I
going.
see it?
You're still in the
Do I
back
see
room
it
right now.
Man,
Going through
I've just kind of given up at this point.
Do I see this happening?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just pick him up. And I'll
You have
cast
to reach
Mandate on
down
the
quite a
stair.
bit.
Oh
and
yeah,
Tyrion
that's
has to
fine.
hold up his arm, and it's still not enough distance. So then you grab Eulyris and lower Eulyris down. And
oh,
Eulyris,
this is a good plan.
give me a strength check.
Oh no!
This is so convoluted.
You guys asked
Just
for
wants
this.
to go to bed.
So instead of asking for haunted Orlith, this is what you guys asked for.
This is fine.
Yeah. This is the difference in the campaigns. Yeah.
I got an 18
This is
on
so
mine.
over the top
Yeah.
from what I imagined.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
jeez.
It's an over the top kind of night. What'd you get? What'd you get?
Natural 1.
What is wrong with you people?
Oh.
18! Shalmir Roof! Even though he doesn't have boots, you take his pants clean off! That's what slips this time! Oh god! Eulyris, he goes commando! Down he goes! On top of Tyrion!
Can I roll a perception check to see if it's big?
You still can't look. You still.
This
you
this
fucked up.
time I'll take.
No,
I'm
wait, no,
wearing
no.
a bigger
He
one.
lands on top of Tyrion. The potato sacks go out, and at this point, bird droppings fall on both Tyrion and Eulyris.
What's happening to our bar?
I'm gonna turn to Tyrion. I'm gonna be like, "Do you have a curse or something? What is this? What is happening?"
No?
answer is that?
Well, the
I'm
mountain
gonna
lord. What is
Okay,
wrong?
I'm gonna see if he's lying.
Yeah, go ahead. Insight check. Go ahead. With advantage, thanks to that response.
Great mountains.
Natural 20.
Oh, you're fucked. I'm pretty sure.
Do you want my?
Yeah, you're
my-
gonna have
what
to, but I'm pretty sure Tyrion can't even
All right.
complete
The,
your deception
yeah,
or whatever.
mine would have been. Yeah, a 22. Or no, an unnatural 20.
Yeah,
All right, so that's a natural 20, but I get +9, so that's a 29.
yeah. No, okay. Does not seem forthright. Seems untruthful to you. Give it. Of course, fucking Iris would dig this up.
Well, it's hilarious.
Yeah, as you're both covered in bird shit, looking at each other on a sack of potatoes at 3 a.m. in the morning, as Shalmir is like, "Mountain Lord," holding your pants still as it's in the air.
What is happening in our house
open,
right now?
left, interested.
This is like
Shut up,
almost as crazy as the rest of the
Ohana.
night.
Asleep.
All right, so I'm just
I like this magic addiction angle a lot.
I'm just say
Tellius is just laughing
I'm just
the entire
this
time.
is fucking right.
I'm just gonna say, let's just get the hell out of here and say, Shalmir, can you help us out? And I'm gonna like reach my hand up.
I'm just gonna go to our door to leave.
We're under the stairs.
You're under the stairs.
Yeah, we're also at a storage area.
You are in a storage area.
There's an air. There's
that's not
absolutely a
important.
way to get out of
I'll
here.
take my hammer.
Yes, I was hoping for the
I'll
hammer.
lower it
Yep.
down.
All right, go ahead and put the hammer down. Yep. All right, you guys can both grab the hammer if you want.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
grabbing
up
the
the
hammer.
normal stairs.
All right, you go out as he pulls out almost one of those yoink, like up a rope. Look what I found! It's Iris. And boink puts
Thank
him
you
up.
very much.
Yep. All right, you're on the step above where it's broken. I have an idea of what Shalmir could do right now, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if he's gonna.
I'm gonna use mending.
Oh wow, this is amazing. Fixed. Yep, no problem.
How big was the hole?
It
Jeez.
wasn't that big. It was just
How
enough for
big
because it's like his foot went down. Like, and then he fell
Okay.
really far down. But it wasn't. It's fine.
Iris' commando.
Yeah, he's right now butt ass naked.
All right, I'm gonna try to find my pants.
They're
Wait, am I not wearing undergarments?
It came
No
off
underwear?
with your pants.
Could I make a perception check to see what?
You rolled a one, you little shit. You could.
I'll
Yes,
give him
you
my,
can.
my cloak.
That's true.
That's
12. Do you want to describe the size of Iris in not so crude words?
I'm just gonna say average for a guy his size.
He's lying. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. I was really hoping it'd be something else. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, okay. You're like, that's about right for a
You
human.
don't think about these things when you create characters?
To be honest, it never crossed my. I never thought I would have to do this ever.
If you watch
Welcome to D&D.
If you watch Captain Marvel, that comes up in a joke at some point in the movie. Exactly this scenario, just about.
I would like to try to find my pants.
They're in Shalmir's other hand, not holding the warhammer.
Okay, may I have my pants?
Yeah. Please put them on.
Yes, I definitely will.
Wait a moment.
I apologize for. But you took them off, so it's kind of your fault too.
Well, you're the one that fell. Okay, it's not my fault.
Matt Mercer, Liff, and Ivana all saw your back. All right, just Charnook didn't.
I turned beet red,
Yes.
and I'm gonna go straight to my room.
Yes, I would say the embarrassment you feel is equatable to what Ryan would normally feel. Just talking to a girl normally.
Oh. Man.
D&D session, man, come on.
Calm me down. Calm me down. This
is the same place.
While we're playing.
First you kill.
Everybody knew, though. I described it perfectly. Everyone knew the emotion. Everyone understood.
First you killed Masno.
Yes, I did.
Now this.
I'll kill more. if you
You've
want
gone
to.
too far here.
Not enough, I say. I could have used some high-level spells and ruined this night, but I didn't, because I'm not a jackass.
So can I also try to find some shoes somewhere?
Not tonight. By the way, give me a Constitution saving throw. Because fuck
You're walking.
Jesus
No.
Christ. This is a fuck you Iris roll? Is that what this is?
Potentially. Let's see. You didn't have any shoes, dude. All the way home through the snow.
Ooh, good roll. Good roll.
Gangrene.
All right.
What'd you get? Too bad the DC's 400.
My constitution isn't great, but that's a non-natural 20.
You're fine. You're lucky.
Yes!
You're lucky, Elyrus. You're just numb to all this tonight. The embarrassment's keeping your feet warm, and you're going to bed.
I feel nothing but embarrassment about my dangly bits being out in the open for literally everyone in the bar to see, including Matt Mercer and...
He'll never forget that. That's definitely going in his...
And the women who are in the building.
Yep.
Just nothing else matters at this point. I'm going to my room.
Natural 20, the drunk patron saw it as well.
He cares less about that.
So Tyrion is gonna walk up to the bottom of the stairs.
Yep.
Is anybody still near the stairs?
Yeah, Shalmir's just gonna like watch you and be like.
So I kind of mumble to myself. I just kind of say like,
Did Shen say stick?
I did
Oh
so
yeah,
much
you
tonight.
did actually.
I did so much tonight. Just let me go to bed, and I'm gonna slowly walk up the stairs.
I'll follow behind.
Last couple steps. Open your door. Bucket of waterfalls. It's not normally the squeaky. This is definitely someone did this. Stops. Something's definitely
What a
behind
crafty
the door.
bastard.
I'm gonna walk in.
All
I'm
right.
gonna move the bucket off to the side and close the door.
Close the door. You notice carved into the wall, outside the wall, seems to be just something like a wedge, almost like wood. And then when you turn your head, you can actually see it's a middle finger. As soon as you line up to see what it is. And then Tyrion goes to bed.
And then I just pass out.
Elyrus, there could be a giant thing like Tullius put before Monster. Wouldn't phase you tonight as you were just zoned in.
Oh no, I see nothing.
Shalmir,
The beholder
you
constellation.
probably drop off your mace near your forge before you go to bed. So you just take a little quick trip out there, drop it off, go back up to bed.
Make sure nobody falls through the stairs again.
Yeah, no, it seems like there's absolutely no problem with those stairs. How that even happened is beyond anybody. As Charnook is still... This is Matt Mercer. And she's going around the bar.
Did you see it?
See what?
The butterfly.
Earlier, yeah, Yavanna did that. It was beautiful.
It's gonna lay eggs in my bar. Where is it?
I don't think that's... I don't know. you I'm sure you'll find it.
Thanks. I'll turn around.
I very much have the bull bro like Minotaur thing going on right now when you're focused.
I love the walk. The walk is amazing.
It's got to be that right now.
Absolutely.
All right, you're not in your form anymore, I'd
Nah,
imagine.
I'm just me.
Okay. So it's even
Just
more
me.
perfect. And Shen, who basically saw all this unfold, Giovanna's like, you can stay upstairs, third floor, or you guys stay on the third floor. Patrons are on the second floor.
Yeah,
Second
nights
floor.
Like that.
Two doors over. Here's the key. It locks also another way. We'll talk tomorrow. She said, yeah, I could use some sleep. I feel great, but I'll go get some sleep. And Shen goes to sleep. Finally, the super long day ends for the Waterdeep crew that took like 5 sessions.
Well, I didn't go.
That was the longest day ever.
Sometimes this game will take months, sometimes a day. So,
Yeah, we went over like how many months did we go over when we were just going over the house in like a session?
2 months. 2 months.
2 months in a session. We had like one night take like
Been
5.
like 4 sessions.
Yeah, it's great. So, it's great. Here we are. The next day, it's noon. Everyone sleeps in because you got in at 3. By the time things got settled, 6 a.m. So you got about 6 hours of sleep. It's noontime. The bar is live. Liv has been taking care of everybody. Ivana got short sleep, but is still on staff, taking care of everything.
She's an elf anyway.
Yeah,
So.
they don't really need sleep because they're elves.
Long rest.
Yeah, everybody gets a long rest.
Nice.
So what are you all doing this morning?
Get up
Head down to my bar like it's Christmas morning.
as this massive minotaur comes down, so excited to see his bar. What seems to be like weeks and weeks on end.
Is
even
Chris
though it's
still
one
there
night.
in his seat?
Which one?
Chris, he's still.
Which
you know
Chris?
the regular Chris.
Yes, that Chris.
Oh,
yes,
The regular
yes.
Chris.
You want the regular?
Yeah, and he's just like, "Oh, I'll take another. That's for sure."
Oh, give him another.
All right, and as you give him another, the door opens up. Oh, we're finally here, aren't we? As two of the guards come in, they seem off duty. And they're like, "We finally made it."
I line up 4 glasses.
Oh, look, he even does the thing here. Look at this guy doing a show. Oh, they come on over and they're super excited. Oh, man. And they start drinking away. They are so happy.
Tyrion walks down,
Yeah.
gets some breakfast, and just kind of sits quietly in his room
Okay.
for a bit.
Yep. Okay, you do that. What is that?
Like, I get breakfast and I bring it back to my room.
Yeah.
We
You just
get
come down
some-
and get that.
Get some breakfast. and
Yep. Shen's down here talking with Matt Mercer at the moment.
We get some breakfast in Toon Malaya.
Okay.
Today.
All right. So you're getting breakfast. You're probably sitting on your stage right now as
Yeah,
you're tuning and you have your food.
Yeah,
and you're
exactly,
abs-
yeah.
like eating it as you're doing it, and then other people are like, "Oh, he's gonna fucking play today." Yeah. Look, that's crazy. I love this shit. That's what I come in. And the other one's like, "No, I tell you, there was nothing. You should have said. Oh, you did see the I'm dead and on fire trick. Oh, he's
dog,
terrible.
it was a good
He's
dog.
terrible. No, you're bloody terrible, mate. Oh, you're the worst. All right, you. Oh, you fuck you." He knocks all over the counter, and you see him like, "Oh, no, you're making a mess. No, not you." He takes his shirt and he starts cleaning the counter. Anyway,
Have another drink.
yeah.
That's gonna be on your tab.
And just like, "Oh, I bet it is you. I bet it is. I'll charge you too, you bastard."
I'd like to. I'd like to find Shalmir.
Okay, so in the morning, Shalmir, what are you doing at this point? You both wake up at the same time.
I'd be back in my forge.
Yeah, so Shalmir's probably in the forge getting his food, so Ulyrus
I'm
gonna walk
assuming.
out.
Yep.
There's no snow. It's one of those days where it's just sun. I mean, there's snow on the ground, about 6 inches as is left over after the blizzard. In certain areas, it's got feet, but where you are, especially because of the forge and the fire, not as much. It seems like there's so many people that come to the bar. The natural heat of the area really is wonderful. It really does a number on the snow.
So it's nice out right now.
It's probably about, I'd say, like 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea Celsius. It's like half plus some, but I don't know the equation in my head. Freezing is 32, and that's 0 in Celsius, so it's above 0.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's
it's like, well,
it would be negative something.
it'd be like
in
-1
Celsius.
or -2.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't go exponential. No, I'm not talking about this now. We're not doing this now. Anyway, it just fascinates me about how the numbers work. I don't care. Anyway, let's keep going. So yes, you approach Shalmir right now.
Yes. Shalmir, you had that interesting stone from last night, correct?
Yes, I have it right here. It's not here.
Well, what happened to it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket, I swear.
Did anyone get who would take it from you?
I don't know. Surely not one of us.
Just upstairs.
It's not happening. It's not happening right now.
I was hoping to take a look at it. Did anything happen? Like, what is it? Do you know?
Well, let's go check my room. Maybe I left it.
Okay.
Shalmir, you are very distraught. You were certain you had it, and to see it disappear seems really crazy and magical, and you detect magic, and you knew what it was, and it's important. Ulyrus, you are having a detective explosion where you're like, another mystery? What? Out of nowhere?
There are so many mysteries for
so you
Ulyrus
don't-
right now.
So you don't know where it is?
No, I don't.
A mystery! We will find this. Okay. Where did
Alright, let's go check my dresser first.
Good idea.
All right. Rana, what are you doing right now?
I have no idea.
Rana wakes up at noon, like a terrible hangover. She's on the floor, all of her curtains all over. The stone is in your hand. Like, it's not even that good. You don't even get why you still keep holding it. It's just withdrawal from the knife right
Actually,
now.
Ulyrus, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I need to speak to Orhana to fix something on my forge. quick. Before we make it to my room, we should talk to Orhana.
Lead the way.
You hear a knock at your door, Orhana.
Oh God.
I'm like, oh God, why would anyone ever do that?
I don't even open the door. I'm just gonna say, hey, Orhana, when you get a second, there's some cogs that seem to be, I don't know, malfunctioning. Can you take a look at it?
Yeah, sure. I'm just.
All right, thanks. And
Yep.
we're gonna walk over to my room.
In the room. Give me an investigation check, Iris. Shalmer too.
I give him guidance.
I'm gonna say, dude,
Why? He's just like, it's gotta be here.
You got this, man.
it's okay if I look around?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Advantage, you said?
Yeah. And guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah, I have nothing like personal in here. Everything personal to me is in my
Ooh.
or on my person.
Okay. That's...
He says, "Ooh, okay, it's only a 30."
All right, hang on. So investigation.
Yep.
It's a 32.
As Iris inhales the mystery. Yeah, I like
Let's
that a
solve
lot.
a mystery.
It's definitely not in this room. Never even was here in the first place.
All right, I've checked everywhere. I don't think it's here.
He even folded your clothes for you.
It definitely wasn't in your clothes. I looked through them, folded them, nothing.
Like, he was in the process, like, every time he's looking through the clothes, is he not even, like, absent-mindedly folding them in?
Perhaps someone else saw it. We should ask the others.
I guess that's the next course of action.
Did you leave your room?
Right.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So you guys go outside. You're standing outside. You go down the stairs, and you start asking around. Who do you guys ask first?
I'm gonna start with like our crew.
All right.
Like I'm just gonna start. I'll start with like Tullius.
I'll go to Tyrion.
Go for it, guys.
Hey, remember the weird magical rock thing stone that we found yesterday? Shalmir had it, but we don't know where it is now. Do you have any idea?
Oh, you mean this one? And I'll cast minor illusion and make an exact copy of the stone behind my back, and then just pull it out.
Can I make a deception check?
Okay.
And then you make
a perception versus deception.
Yeah. You make a your deception.
As I'm doing that.
Perception.
I've
perception.
Because I've been tuning my instrument.
Yeah.
Can I bardically inspire myself?
Yeah,
as I'm
absolutely.
Doing this?
Absolutely. You're like, you mean this one, or however you want to sing it.
Oh, perhaps you mean this one.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
What'd you roll, Iris?
19.
Okay, it's a chance.
Well, I rolled a 4, so there's no way.
So as he comes out,
Yes!
you mean this? Or you did it. Sorry, I have it in my head. Yeah, as it comes out, you see, and it's like it's charged in the wrong places, and Iris memorizes everything in a mystery. So it's all wrong. It's all wrong. It looks just about right, but it's
I'm gonna play along.
Aww.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Can I see it?
Yeah, right. Go ahead. All you.
And I'm just I'm gonna go to take it.
And your hand goes right through it.
Oh! You broke it. You absolutely broke it. Well, we'll have to go to the store or something and pick up another one. I don't know.
You know someone died for that. That went in both of your heads. Someone died to give you that stone. He was burned alive by a fireball. All these Zhents were killed last night. And you gotta go get a new one.
Tellius, I know that wasn't the real stone.
How did you know?
It didn't look anything like it.
I'm a master of deception. What do you mean?
Well, I'm really good at memorizing things, and I remembered everything about that stone. And
Fucking
there was a couple
get out of
things
here!
that were
Get
off.
out of here! Go!
Okay. So wait, you haven't seen it?
Well, I saw it. I saw it last night, and I saw it just now when I made it. and that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna.
I'm talking to Tyrion
Yeah,
right
as
now.
this is going down, it's just like fuck you exchange has developed. I've seen her not super confrontational out of nowhere. As Tully's just like, oh, well, I'm the jerk, huh? Tyrion and Shalmir are having a conversation. So you went upstairs to go see him in his room. You're knocking on the door.
So there's probably a little bit of mumbling in my room, and then I open the door, and I've got like a book in my hand. I'm like, "Yep."
Have you seen a magic rock?
That's only gonna get better.
What?
It's like a rock, but it's magical.
No.
I had it last night. Now I don't.
What? What did you get this rock?
Orhana gave it to me
When?
last night.
A lot happened last night.
All you guys
That's
flash
right.
back
You're
for
right.
the fucking forever fast. Did what did happen? Both wide-eyed, like you both just went on a journey of flashbacks. Like, whoa, that was a hell of a night again. I can't believe we just relived that.
It's like the Naruto.
We
episode
found it in
where
that
you recap
tower.
What happened in the same episode?
So go ahead, sorry, say that again.
Okay. No, I haven't seen any magic rock. I wasn't really around in the tower much. I was pretty in bad shape at that point.
Alright, well, thank you anyway.
I should make
Yep.
a Naruto character.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Yep.
There it is.
All right. You see.
You'd see an object around my neck
Yeah.
glow.
Yeah. You definitely see through Orhana's door a whole buttload of stuff glowing, which happened before because she's a little magic thief.
Actually, no, there's two things on my neck that glow.
Yep. Yep.
None of
Tellius'
them look like a
swords
magic
glow.
rock.
His necklace glows. There's a lot of magical stuff in here. Some stuff on Yavanna glows. Like you're seeing this through the walls and all that. A lot of glowy things here.
But I definitely don't see any magic rocks in Tyrion's room.
I've not with the door open. No, definitely not. Like around his necklace.
Yep.
But you're like, that's not the right shape or size.
Yeah. Alright, I'll
Yeah,
just
those
walk
would
back
be
downstairs
two
and find
completely
you,
different-
Lyris.
All right. You were not offended by him casting the detect magic as like he doesn't believe you. You definitely got a sense of like he is really looking for this stone he lost.
I'll pull my book down on my desk and I'll join the hunt.
Jesus Christ.
While this is happening, I'm going to
Now I'm curious.
Yeah,
talk to Yavanna.
sure.
I didn't know they were looking for the rock.
Hi Yavanna, how's it going?
Good, good. How's it going?
Pretty good. Have you been doing a lot of artist work lately? Painting, anything like that?
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah. Could you help me with a project?
Absolutely.
I think Shalmir is missing a little something from like home or something, you know. And I was thinking maybe we could paint his room
Yeah.
with like he's always talking about mountains or something. We can make like a mountain mural in his room.
I come from the mountains, so I know them well. I could paint something like that.
Maybe we could put a bit of a twist on it.
Your eyes narrow. Twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of artistic freedom.
My freedom or your freedom?
Why not both?
I don't know. Why not both?
All right, instead of
High quality.
All right. Are you guys going to paint his room right now?
This very second.
is he around?
He's right now downstairs looking around with Tyrion. You guys could easily walk back upstairs. He wouldn't know the difference. All right. The two of you go forward. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Tellius.
That's a whopping 8.
There. You go up the stairs.
All right.
As you guys go up the stairs, you find Shalmir's room, as it looks very neat and organized, and Yavanna's looking at you. So, what did you have in mind?
I was thinking a giant mountain mural, like the whole wall, and then like maybe I don't know, something like "Your mountain lord is mad at you" or something like that on the wall. Or like "The mountains are angry," or like "You're really bad at this," or something.
What if I make a couple angry-looking mountains?
Yeah, I like that.
We'll do that.
Nice.
So, Ivana mutters a spell, and out from underneath her arm, you see this like little vine come out, and then it's slowly growing. And you see these leaves, and they sort of loop down, and you see like little like water fills into it, and you start seeing different colors of paint. And then she takes out one of her brushes and starts dipping it in the other hand as she starts to begin painting.
Wow.
All right. As the investigation continues, Boyos,
I don't know what to say. Like,
the investigation continues.
so talented.
Elyrus, Tyrion, Shalmir, staring at each other in the bar as Charnook is talking up the other guys.
Good old Chris. How things
Chris.
been? It seems like it's been an eternity.
It's been 12 hours.
It's been a long 12 hours, Chris. I missed you.
I wish I had that kind of support in my life. I really do.
You, as long as you're here,
You're right.
as long as you got coin.
Oh my god.
It's just like my third life. Just like my
Slide him another tankard.
He's not even drinking, he's just pouring it on himself.
Money all the same.
As the other two just looking at him like, will you get a little of this bloody wank? Anyway.
Oh, Chris.
Okay, so yeah.
All right.
How's the investigation going, detective?
All right. So I guess next on the list, Charnook.
All right, you guys go over to the bar and see Charnook.
Doesn't Charnook live in the bar?
As you guys approach the bar, 3 large tankers aggressively slide towards the chairs that you're approaching.
Mastery all line up really well as it is only noon and he is giving you alcohol.
Coffee, would you relax?
It's definitely alcohol.
Okay.
Baileys.
I'm gonna politely take a drink.
Okay.
As soon as he puts it down, I'm going to take the rest. What you want?
Thank you.
What you want?
You,
Crazy.
yeah, you're doing a great job running the bar here.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Lips there too, just like he's natural. I could not be happier.
Question. I don't know if you ever saw it last night, but the last tower we were in, the man with the metal arm had a magical rock that Shalmir had, and we have no idea where it went. Do you know anything about it?
Did he have it before or after I tried to break his neck?
The man with the metal arm?
Yeah, the very same.
He had dropped it before that, I believe.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pretty focused on just punching things.
Right, I just thought I'd ask to make
Yeah,
sure.
Ulyrus, I'm not sure Charnook really knows
Hold on.
where it is.
Okay, who's left? I guess Orhana's the last person we haven't talked to.
At this point,
Let's
I'll
go
like
see
really
her.
groggily be entering the bar. Coming down, yeah, my hair
Here's
is
a,
a mess.
yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Just
Go ahead and describe it.
all over the place.
Yep.
I don't have the stone because I was like, I'm not gonna need this. I'm just gonna get some breakfast.
Uh-huh.
So it's up in my room.
Okay. All right, so you're
Like,
coming
I'm gonna,
down.
like wander over, but everyone can tell I do not look good.
When she wanted to go to bed yesterday, she really wanted to go to bed. It was absolutely ignored for an 8-hour excursion. Another whole day. And fighting, and she murdered people. It was a hell of a day.
And I don't have my daggers.
Yeah.
It's just compounding.
Yeah.
Really
everything.
bad. Yep.
Eggs and bacon aggressively slides towards her.
I'm just gonna start.
She's not
going.
even towards the bar. Just gets thrown at her. Just shot put it at her.
Just nothing.
Give me a dex saving throw.
Me.
Yeah. I'm not
You're gonna
kidding.
boy.
catch the
Yeah,
eggs.
that's what he said. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Saving throw.
Yeah. What's your modifier? Hopefully it saves you.
Let's see. So that is 10.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Not gracefully, but you do catch it. Some of the bacon goes on the floor. You pick it up like, this is what I get. This is what I'm worth to you. And she's eating it, eating her eggs standing. She's literally just like, as soon as she gets it standing, she's done moving and just shoveling it. No utensils. Just done with this shit. A little.
Is she at a table or just standing?
She's just
I'm
standing.
just standing. I think after I finish my plate, I'm gonna walk behind the bar and like I'll be too short to reach the thing.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna like act like I'm gonna get myself a cup, and Charnook's gonna be offended probably. Who do you think you are?
I'll hand her a cup.
All right. Is there anything in it?
Water.
Okay. So you hand her a cup of water.
Like that's very clearly to me not what I wanted, and I'm just like, okay. I just walk away, like, chug the water.
She doesn't look so good.
Saying that right in proximity to her face, which she doesn't care and ignores. I said everyone
gonna-
just watch this unfold.
I'm like,
Except
I've never
Tellius.
hated him more.
Talius is coming probably back down the stairs while Ivana's working. Or are you watching her?
I'm gonna go up to
That
Orhana.
should work for a bit.
Okay. All right. You go up to Orhana.
That was weird.
Hey, Orhana, do you have a second to chat?
Not so loud.
Not so loud, you Iris. Not so loud.
Okay. So, you remember that magic stone from
I'm gonna
yesterday?
use thaumaturgy to make it sound like a barrel has just like dropped and exploded right on the table in front of them.
Orhana, give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's good.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
don't
it's
faint.
23.
All right. You're good. Just really loud and painful.
Whoa.
At that point,
What
I'm
is
just gonna
going
like,
on?
get up and like walk away.
She should definitely.
Tellius trying to talk to me, but I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Yep.
Do I know who did that?
No, definitely not. You're startled and wondering if a
You're
bomb just
Tyrion
went off.
giggling.
Another fireball sounds like it just went off in your bar.
Nobody's throwing any fireballs in this bar, right? Was it you,
Tyrion's
Chris?
just Tyrion's just giggling.
You see the other two guys like, whoa, that's a loud one right there. Oh, you know, that reminds us, we were here for a reason. Yeah, we were not supposed to be drinking on the old... yeah, hey, John New can do... Ooh, he's got to do it. I don't know if we want to talk to this one. No, where's the... Hey, you, Tyrion. You're the one we talked to last night. Hey, turn around. Hey, no offense. Oh, look, you offended. Oh, you're a bastard. First order. And now this, you're all for two. Let me tell you that. You bugger you. Anywho.
I walk over to them.
Underneath the bar, I start mixing them a very nice drink.
Okay,
That may or may not include the very old wine.
cool.
Oh!
As they are talking to you. Oh, so, you, the best, turned in that stuff, let us up. We got a big thumbs up from the big guy upstairs. Oh, not God. So, what we're saying is, what were we saying? What were we saying? You were saying it. I wasn't saying it. You're right, I was saying it. Never Member's looking for you right now on about something to do with something. So I'm certain he'll probably stop by the bar at some point if you all are interested and whatnot. That's about it. Most of Zhents, they're in trouble. Thought you'd like to hear that. Right now, illegal to be a Zhent. Wasn't before. Now it is. If you see a Zhent, tell us. Probably gonna kill him with the law. Because that's how we...
sounds great. Yeah, have these.
Oh, hey, cheers, mate. Oh, fucking cheers. Oh, one guy goes on the floor. Oh, fuck you, mate. Oh, and he drinks his. Oh, man, that's the best I've ever heard. Oh, man, I wish I could have had some. Anyway, so we probably should be shifting off here. Probably shouldn't be drinking, I don't know, 5 of those. All right, here we go. We'll leave you a silver, and you a silver. And we'll be seeing you guys up and around. Oh, can't walk. Oh, shit. little too much, a little too fast.
Oh,
Let's go. Oh, you think it's you? Let's go. As they hop out of the bar.
God.
The wine that I was referring to was
Yeah.
the wine that we had before we did the renovations.
Yeah, I'm very well
Okay,
aware.
okay.
He
The,
one
the
dropped.
straight vinegar.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm aware, and they just left.
Okay.
Just making sure.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I just kind of turned to Shalamir and I just kind of like. Huh?
I followed Orhana out.
Okay. Hard stop's coming in 8 minutes for at least Justin. You got to go. You're the one who constituted it.
I don't want to go.
I know. I don't want to either.
I'm gonna institute it though because I
Yeah,
have
she's
work.
got to work. Okay. But
I should, but I probably won't.
no. What? Fuck. Anyway, whatever. Don't worry about it. All right, just keep going with the game. We have 8 minutes, and I was hoping we could just go just a little more because it's whatever. Not like lengthwise, but with individuals. Don't worry. Let's just keep going. We'll be back next week.
If you need something extra, I can stay for like another 20 or so minutes.
We'll see. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Let's just finish the game.
Alright,
Like
so-
I told you guys, by the way, I'm like, this could go 1 or maybe 4 sessions, depending on how you guys play. We spent an hour trying to figure out who stole the stone. This is phenomenal. This is way better by far. But yeah, I love this game. So keep going.
Where is she going? Is she just going out?
She's going up
out
the
of the
stairs
kitchen,
right now.
or she's going all the way upstairs?
I'm going outside.
Oh, okay.
Because, like,
Outside.
yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of people being loud in here and,
All
you know,
right,
yelling
go get
at
some
me.
fresh air. All right, going outside, get a good look outside.
Yeah, check
Oh,
the mail.
oh,
As
all
you're
right.
opening the door, you see the other ones going, and they've both fallen in the snow. And they're getting back up. Oh, you drunk? Fuck you! Oh, that's a bad one. I probably drank too much that time. Oh, just like, oh, we can't go back to the boss upstairs like this. Oh no, we can't. You see the city watch coming by. Oh, that's that's what you notice.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent. Elira should go out the door to see Orhana.
I'm gonna say quietly.
Yep.
I don't know what happened in there,
spot
but so the storm from last night. Do you know where it is? Shaumir thought he had it, but he doesn't know where it is.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Oh, where is it? I'd like to take a look at it.
Ulyrus is ducking down right now, doing this to her, doing his investigation, and his mind solved, as well as
I'm trying to hold it in because I'm trying to be quiet.
yeah, okay.
I'd have to grab it from upstairs, but why do you guys need it?
Well, I mean,
Another mystery.
we've been chasing that artifact around town all last night, so I want to know what it is, like what it's all about.
Oh, I don't know why
The
you didn't say
reason-
that before. And so I'll just like make my way back inside and run upstairs and grab it.
All right, you give him the stone.
So
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
As Ulyrus just handed the
I
stone.
want
You see the dwarvish runes, you understand them, and then you see the keys. You hear that word, and you hear the words.
Purity face. Give to queen. Behold her stock.
Yeah,
Okay, DM. Jeez.
beardy face.
nice. It's fine. I appreciate that.
What were they again?
Beardy face.
Mm-hmm.
Gift from a queen. Beholder stalk.
That's different.
That's fine.
Anybody else? Anybody doing anything?
Did I see him get it from Orhana?
Yeah, you watched the whole thing.
Is Yvonne
So, Orhana, where'd you get that from?
You yelled too loud for Orhana to want to respond to you.
I'm gonna mouth to Xiaomi. I'm gonna without saying anything. I'm just saying, mystery solved.
Good job, Ulyrus.
As Ulyrus just got a whole shot of heroin into him, there's 2 addicts enabling each other inside one room right now. One with magical
mystery
artifacts and one with mysteries.
Oh God.
Is
So
Yvonne-
after he is done with it, I'm gonna like, can I have it back now?
Reed,
Yeah.
I'm just looking around the room.
Okay.
Do I notice anything?
In this room?
Yeah.
I mean, do you have anything special in your room, Orhana?
Oh no, I was still in the bar.
Oh, you're in the bar. You're looking around the bar.
Yeah.
You see Lift.
Just keeping an eye out.
You see Lift. You see Shen and Matt Mercer still talking. A bunch of patrons, pretty normals going on right now. Bar seems stable. No one new here yet.
All right, I'm gonna go chat with Matt Mercer and try to pick up on any new rumors.
All right, as you slide in and approach Matt, we got some rumors.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone done? Anyway, he's mid-conversation with Shen right now about some of the rumors as Shen has been inquiring. And he goes, "Oh, it's Tyrion. It's so good to see you. How you doing? Take a seat. Take a seat. I'm sure you know Shen. He's been telling me all about his articles and your adventure last night. It was absolutely thrilling. Do you want to hear some of the latest rumors that's going on right now?
Yeah, I was curious if you had heard anything.
Okay, you won't believe this, but rumor has it that there's this group that killed the great leader in Skoberheim. It's got everyone in disarray right now. And the king doesn't know what to do with the body. And some are saying they can't get rid of the body. And this back and forth sequence. And there's unrest. And people are even talking about leadership changes inside Skoberheim. It is unbelievable what's going on inside there. And in the West, we're hearing all sorts of problems with Penk right now, too. I mean, as they're building up, it's blowing my mind how all this is colliding right now. It seems like they're on the verge of a great war. And they have rallied all their banners, and it seems like there's a Cold War building right now on the border. I was just telling Shen about this, and he was confirming from his contacts in the dock ward from the recent ships that have been coming in, people are actively avoiding that area on the Mall of the World. I mean, everyone's staying out of that way right now because things are not looking good. I think it, and you can stop me if I'm going if I'm having, if I'm going too much in detail. I mean, are you interested in this?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. You see his eyes light up. Oh. It apparently, historically, there seems to be some dispute between Penk and, I know, what's 11 o'clock? 10:59.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
Just giving me a high five.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you were like, hurry it up!
No.
Hurry up, GM! There's like a Dave Chappelle sketch about that where he takes the clock out. Anyway, there's always been a dispute over the land of Penk and Jalasia of who originally owned the land and whose people it was for. But because of the drought inside Penk, it's forcing all these refugees into Jalasia, and Jalasia's not having any of it. And some are talking about reclaiming the land, and Jalasia's trying to keep them out, saying you can't reclaim the land. And it's just not working out really well. The gnome leaders and the dwarfish leaders of Penk are really hot under the collar after a couple of off-color comments from the royal Clovis family. And that's not sitting well with anybody right now. With that, we also heard the Great Spider has died. Have you ever heard of the legendary Great Spider?
I don't believe I have.
Well, apparently during that, the finding of that new mythical forge up near that Phandalin town that seems to be so sick, they ended up finding the body of the Great Spider. They seem to be crushed by a rock, so probably stumbled around. It's not a fitting end to such a legendary individual. He was one of the big leaders inside the Black Network, and he was talking about all kinds of pretty big things, but clearly talking out of his realms. To be honest with you, we get a lot of those. Yeah.
Before you keep going, am I anywhere near here?
I mean, we're all in the bar area.
Yeah,
Yes, Shalmir. Yes, you are.
Do I happen to overhear this conversation at all?
Your ears light up when you hear the word magical forge.
Yeah.
And your stone glows, and you feel something at the back of your mind, and you feel the presence of your mountain lord as soon as you hear this, and you slam onto the table.
Tell me more of this magical forge.
What? Oh, readjust his Matt Mercer jacket. Oh, the hair, beautiful in the wind. Oh, good to see you, Shalmir. There was a forge found by this group of people in Fanlin. Don't know if they're related to the other group of people down in Skoberheim causing all the problems. So, I mean, who knows at this point?
Right, I don't care about
Oh, yeah, you're right. Anyway, it was founded. It can craft magical items and enchant things without needing enchantments. It's something that seems special, but the town is sick. I have to warn you. Something seems up about it since they found the forge. It's said to be legendary.
Very well. Thank you.
You got it.
Just walk away.
You walk away with a profound, I have to see this forge. It's not even a choice. It is really, you are now overcome with obsession, and especially because you're like, I need to see if compared
This
to
is
my
a pilgrimage.
Yeah, this is something big, and your mountain lord definitely seems to be on you right now, and actually, you see a vision, and I need you, you see a vision, strangely enough, after this conversation, of you walking to the dock ward, hopping in the water, and then you're back home. It's a strange vision. But that's the vision you receive from your lord as you're walking away. You're like, it's a strange one. Anyway.
Very odd.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap up the majority of the rulers. Or the rumors. Okay, yep. That's going to wrap up that. Elyrus has a stone right now as the door opens up with the Never Member coming in. Well, my favorite poor people. Friends. They're friends. Friends first, then poor people.
Drink
It's not their fault that they're poor. I learned that, unlike my father. Fuck him. And that's what we're in tonight's session.
Oh, gosh.